Now you can say hello. Now you can say hello. That's oh no. Muting Josie
broke.
Muting Josie.
We need to reboot our DM.
Oh my god, why? Why? It's like every stream.
Hi.
Oh,
Yes. I've learned now that I wait a few seconds because I know that Aussie's gonna delay just to avoid that initial impact. I wait and then
what was terrible
then I
is,
hit them.
But what was terrible is that I was even late in hitting it, so you delayed the perfect amount too, which was really uncanny. Actually,
already had the knowledge of.
Look, how about we like let Josie go live and then the rest of us go live, like a minute after. I think that'll work, honestly.
Yeah, I mean.
Wait, are you telling me that you don't like Josie's voice?
How? Wow.
Honestly, wow.
That's fine.
Honestly,
I guess
wow.
Rocks falls.
Wow.
Darcy dies.
Yes.
No, don't kill.
Rudy dies how?
In a bed surrounded by. Wait, no, hang on. But we are here.
Good one. Good one. This is
Surrounded by all the body parts he lost along the way. They're in little jars.
What if he collected them all and turned them into a meat puppet? And you just have like a second Rudy.
No,
he's not
just the meat without the bone.
He's not a necromancer. Why? Why would he do that? He's
animated.
But he's not. That's not what he would do.
There's...
Stop pressing all the buttons.
I like that idea. I'm
we'll
all
just have
for
like
it.
a floppy Rudy friend.
Oh my god.
He's
always floppy around you, Gerald.
I can't wait for you all to meet Ungar the Hero Bard.
Oh my god. Alright. Are we meant to have combat music right now?
I mean, because if I swap the music, I'm gonna have to go in and unclick all of the various sound effects we don't want in it, because they don't have a customized feature for pre-made soundboards.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's fair enough. Fair enough.
So I was just thinking, I'm gonna turn it up a bit when we get to the thing.
I see.
So like you should just turn it down a bit for now. But hello everyone. Gouda, I hope everything's going okay. I think Gouda's frozen.
I think Gouda has frozen. That is
before overlay crashes.
I'm gonna turn those off now. Sorry.
Gouda's just putting on a stream. Can't stream right now. Check out episode over on Joseph Poses.
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, let me reopen OBS because I'm frozen because it broke. OBS crashed.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Like immediately, and I was like, I'm not gonna struggle with this.
But it's not a real stream without technical difficulties.
It's true.
Correct.
It's true.
Yeah, but I'd rather not stress myself out for it.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
No,
that makes sense.
Don't. It's fine.
Let me do this.
You do that, and then you do the thing.
And then I do this.
Oh, it's moving.
Hey, moving again.
Woo! Yay! 100% CPU even when not streaming. Woo!
Hey, Josie. Josie.
Yeah. Nice. Good
nice.
Good ones.
But we're here, and we're ready to play D&D, yes?
I think so.
Are we ready now?
Are we?
Is that what we do?
8:39. Come on, give me 6 minutes.
I'm excited. I've been watching Critical Role all week, and I'm excited to play. Let me play.
Finally, Aussie's becoming a critter, and I'm here for it.
I've finally.
Just take our time and.
No, let's not take our time.
Moogle, right? One of us.
Yeah, I know. I'm enjoying it. It's good. It's also kind of funny because like a lot of people in like the games industry always refer to like certain voice actors and names of voice actors, and now I actually can put faces to these voice actors because they're
pretty big voices.
They are. Yeah, they really are.
They're pretty amazing.
Oh heck, hold on.
So Critical Role.
Do you know who else are amazing people?
All
My
the
friends
Raiders
here with me are amazing people. We've got
Hello,
so many
Raiders.
friends.
Hello,
We've got
Raiders. How we all
AussieDevFro
doing?
Playing
Welcome
Rudy
on in.
Magic Hands McGee. We've got Roju from Participation in Word playing Gerald the Wizard, who's actually a warlock. We've got Wettersdorb from Wettersdorb playing Arthur Orblet III, our Elven Ranger Rogue. And we've got Cuddly Raptor playing Nana Melivora, the Gnome Druid. And we got our good guest, Good Tome, playing
Wait, let me
George.
see if I can remember how to wave.
Oh no, don't do
I
it.
could not.
Oh no, that breaks
Don't
everything.
do the thing. Don't do the thing.
Do it. Do it.
I'm gonna do it.
Oh no,
Good,
no!
The menu's coming up.
It's not working!
Oh no!
Yay! It didn't crash. Woo!
But Good is playing George. George is a Starling Bard. Starling being a homebrew race that I'm working on, and Good is helping me to playtest it. So far, we've found some issues that we're gonna have to work out. It's a bit weird trying to keep track of some mechanical things regarding the Starlings. But yeah, we're gonna play D&D. Today, again, just like last week, we're gonna do a half session. There's a bit of a what's the word? A deficit in energy, as well as Cuddly having to run away a bit early again for work reasons, I believe. These things just happen. But I did see that come through, Gouda, in the dice tray.
The plus side of not streaming is now I can have 2 browsers open, so
Wow!
I'm just using the original browser.
Nice. But yeah, do you all feel like you want to introduce yourselves further, or should we just jump in and try to maximize our time?
I thought that was great, efficient introductions. I'm ready to play.
I mean,
Put me in,
maybe-
coach. I'm ready.
There was
Yeah,
a lot of
I mean,
fish in it.
why
so I
not?
would disagree.
There were no fish.
No fish.
I mean, I think I've got some frozen fish in the freezer. I could go get it and
Please
like
do.
just wave it around on stream for a bit.
That'll
and-
make it
I had
efficient.
salmon for dinner, so.
There you go. The fish was
This
in
is the
where the
kind of-
store all along.
This is the kind of content that people tune it in for.
I swear, if there's a punishment panther in this boss battle
No,
as well,
game hasn't started.
a game hasn't started. Excellent. All right. Excellent. Perfect. Awesome.
And yeah. Let's see what happens. Let's see. We're gonna do a quick recap. I'm just gonna try to wake up.
You got this, I believe.
You got
You
this.
know,
We all
it's,
believe.
You all
Chat,
believe.
Put your hands
Believe
up.
that mean.
Give all your wake up power to Josie.
No, I
Wake
need
me
that.
up before you go.
Okay. All my wake up power to Josie.
Double coffee.
Double coffee Roju.
Okay, yeah. Last time on Dramonia, the party had entered the Gnoll Knolls, the tunnels in the hills. After having raided the outside, taking care of what seemed to be a bulk of the Gnoll forces, you all ventured in, as had been decided. You were to be the strike force, heading in, flushing out whatever could be found inside. Inside you found darkness to begin with, and for but a moment, George could actually see. But then, Rudy Lightboy McGee used the light cantrip on his shield and immediately blinded George again, along with illuminating this undead Gnoll that had just walked around the corner. And a screaming battle started, and then an actual combat encounter started. You made it through without much effort, really. Being able to bottleneck these enemies in the tunnels, taking them out one by one, fairly easily still. Nana turned into a giant lizard and crawling on the walls for a while.
That was a good one.
It's
That
a
was
good time.
And
I live for the thrill of it.
nice. You headed further, stinging in your nose, watering your eyes.
Oh.
Smoke is
That's weird.
around you in the tunnels. You can smell burnt flesh, charred, stinging. It's getting a bit rougher to breathe. But it's it's doable for now. You keep heading downwards in these tunnels for a while before you eventually see a light source further down, coming from what seems to be a side tunnel. You can hear movement, heavy shuffling. You can hear the crackling of cinders. You can smell the burning flesh as you get closer. But you also hear sobbing. It sounds like maybe children stifling their crying.
Oh.
And Claire stops. Looks at you all. Do we have a plan?
Do we ever have a plan?
And as you say that, Hannah looks at you, pulls you down. Yeah, keeping quiet.
Arthur's taken steps
Sorry.
back as he's hearing the crying of children.
I can't hear you, Obi.
Arthur's gonna take a few steps back when he hears like the sound of like whimpering and children sort of sounds.
Are we aware of any prisoners? I don't.
Yeah, weren't there a few hostages that had been taken? I'm pretty sure that's what we were informed of before we went in
correct.
here.
This is Roju not remembering.
We
Yeah,
were.
there,
We were
there
told.
was there had been recently, just before a few hours before you all arrived, a group of villager has been taken from a nearby milling and farming village, and they've been
Right.
taken into the hills.
Gotcha.
Right. So our priority should probably be to ascertain where these hostages are and to make sure that they are safe before we, go in for the kill, so to speak. Does everyone agree?
Nana nods because she cannot say yes.
Oh, that's right, you're still a lizard. Lick one eyeball for yes and the 2 eyeballs for no.
Nana bites your hand.
Ow! Why is everyone upset with me today?
Oh, that'd be gross biting his hand too. Yuck.
You
Oh,
bit
how,
the one
how
with...
much of the hand comes off?
It's a gentle nip, so only half.
Have you ever Googled degloving?
No, I'd like to think there's like a section like there, and
Yeah.
like that's lost all the skin, so it's like you can see bone. Like,
If Nana nips you, you do bleed as normal where your actual hand is.
oh, well, that's actually reassuring to know. Okay, not that far gone. Just lost a couple bits. I'll be fine. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is we need to figure out where these hostages are. We need to protect them and, get them out. Maybe one of us should be assigned to sort of move them out of the initial battle zone, if possible, and to keep them safe behind lines. Maybe.
I think it's pointless making plans if we don't know what's there. I think we just don't shoot the hostages. Is my plan.
I mean, fair enough. Fair call. Hannah, Claire, what do you think?
And Claire looks around. I could always send Bjorn in. Try to put, some bulk between whatever's in there and any civilians.
And maybe if they're injured, I'll make my way over and pack them up a little bit.
I mean, it sounds to me like everyone's saying, "I'm going to do the thing that I normally do." So shall we go in there and do the things we normally do?
At this point, Rudy turns to Hannah and Claire and go, "Yeah, you're right. No plan it is." and he sort of stands up, like sort of brings himself to his full height and sort of nods at Orb at
Gerald is
Arthur.
like the strike master, and Gerald's like, we don't need a plan.
But when you know that Arthur, you realize he's a bit more white than normal.
Oh, come on, Arthur. It's nothing we haven't handled before. We got this.
Are you all right, Arthur?
Arthur's just doing little head nods, just very...
Arthur, if now is the time that you're going to freak out on us and not perform, please let us know so we can make up for it, alright? We need you in the game, so to speak. Because it's not a game, this is real life.
Okay. Yep. Yep. Yes.
Arthur, don't make me hit you.
I
will take my glove off and hit you. It's mostly a skeleton under there. Mostly bone.
No,
a little bit of sinew.
I will be okay.
Well, are we going?
George is gonna saunter up to Arthur and go, look, you've been into a combats with me before that I've known. Technically 3, but we're not gonna count that one. You're good, kid. You got this. Pats him on the back.
Arthur just sort of looks down and goes, yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. Well.
Arthur, focus up. This is the place that you wanted to be most. Remember your goal. Focus on it. It's what you're here for, yes?
Yep. So Arthur's now going to walk to the front of the group, but you can see he's shaking.
You're still the archer. You need to not be in the front.
Yeah, Rudy grabs him by the scruff of the neck and literally flings him back. It's like, nope. You stay back there. You're useless to me now. And Rudy's walking on ahead.
Okay.
All right, let's just quietly move forward, see what we're dealing with, blow it up if we need to, and try not to blow up the people we don't want to blow up. Yes? That's the plan?
Nana, are you still a lizard, by the way?
I'm still a lizard. So Nana, you know how like a cat kind of just like pushes its little head like next to your hand? She kind of does that with Arthur, just like pushes a little head and then gives him like a little on the hand.
Arthur actually sits there and pats for a while. He calms him down a little bit.
Oh, so that calms him down. Rudy rolls his eyes.
Also double checking, George, you still have Wolf?
Yes.
Wolf! I'm so sad I couldn't be.
I do have the thing up too.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, I don't have my thing up. That's what I don't have. Thank you for that.
You don't have the
Remember
thing.
to put the things up.
I don't have my
difficulties break everything.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Solid plan, don't kill the ones we shouldn't.
Yep.
Yep.
I don't see it needs to be more complicated than that.
No, not at all.
As you head further in, you're not too far from where the cavern seems to end, and then there's like a little bit of a turn into a chamber where light is coming from. You can smell, you can actually now see in the light from the shield and from the residual lights that's coming from within this chamber. Aussie, Sirenscape says you just disconnected.
I can still hear the monkeys. I mean, gnolls.
You shouldn't be able to hear them. They should only be
Yeah, we
music.
ain't got no gnolls.
Oh, I've been hearing them the whole fucking time.
Yeah, no, that's not the music.
Yeah, what are you listening
Wait,
to?
what? Are you kidding me?
You haven't been listening to that for like the entirety of the time.
I was sitting here actually silently I'm like, I'm a little annoyed at these gnolls in like the describing zone. I'm like, this doesn't feel right. Oh, now I've got monkeys again. Am I not meant to have
That's
monkeys
weird.
there?
No, there's no monkeys.
I just turned the audio off. There should
Okay,
be
I've got no audio
music.
now. I got no audio.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm still hearing music though.
I just started music.
Yeah,
Okay, I see the music. I don't. Oh, I see.
I hear it.
Yep. Okay, I
You
got
can't
it.
see music, Ozzy. You can only hear it.
Excuse me, Cuddly. If you have Sirenscape open, you can
Yeah, you
see
can
the
see it.
wavelength. You can see the
can't
music.
see it. You can't see it coming through the air. You're like a snake.
You're just not trying hard enough.
Okay.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm a shit musician. I can't even see the music.
As you come around, as you're all gathering near where the light is coming from, you can now see the actual smoke. It's like crawling across the top of the caverns, about 15 feet above you, and it stings in your ears. Your eyes are watering. Your nose is just like constantly in pain. It's getting a bit raspy to breathe, but it's not unmanageable. But you can hear the sobbing, and you can hear also as you're getting closer the faint trickling of water and heavy footsteps. The sound of fire, wood and flesh burning. As you step around, you see a chamber that opens up. A small underground river flows lazily. It looks like a little bit of a rock bridge, just 4 feet wide. Naturally formed? Who knows? And there's a big shape, currently backlit. But from the front, there's this large burning mound that's not on fire, but it's just like seething with angry heat. You can see almost like wood, stone, bodies, clothes. This pyre that's just smoldering, and this smoke billowing from it. And in the corner, 10, 15 feet from this pyre, you do see what looks to be a young adult currently covering 2 children that are huddled in the corner. And this shape that's lit from this pyre, you can't see any details, but its back is turned to you. It's large, it's hunched over. Claire quickly grabs your sleeve, Gerald, and points. In front of the pyre are 2 large pikes. They are crossed in front of the burning pile.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And the figure starts turning around. You are not exactly discreet. And you hear like this tearing sound, and you can see it rips something, and it's chewing loudly as it slowly turns around. It's still hunched over very far forward. It turns towards all of you, still lit from this pyre. It's hard to tell any details besides its silhouette. But when it turns around, all you see is underneath this hooded rag, 2 lustrous green eyes.
When Arthur sees that, he's gonna scream out Samantha. And just scream out Samantha.
The figure looks at you as you do so. I haven't had elven flesh in a long time.
Wait, that thing's name is Samantha? What the
And
heck?
then
I don't know what
Arthur.
it is.
Look at the little pup who ran with his tail between his legs, hiding in the bushes.
George is gonna
Arthur-
look at the direwolf like, I just summoned him. What do you mean?
Arthur's gonna drop to his knees at this moment,
Arthur, get up! What are you doing?
and all you hear is snarls and grunting and.
Oh god, he's turned into a were-elf. Oh dear. This is not the right time, Arthur, to... Oh dear.
Figure looks at all of you, and it takes something. And now, you see it's holding what looks to be the charred leg of a person, and just pulls it up and just like tears a chunk off.
How far away are we
Legs.
from this figure, Josie?
You're currently about 40 feet away, 45
40,
maybe.
40 feet? 40 feet? Okay.
I'm just gonna like.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I'm
light
just gonna
him up.
And as
quietly just move
as
my
you're-
hex onto this thing.
Uh,
Make a sleight of hand check.
wait, what? Oh,
For who? For me?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
I
That's-
also have a quick
Oh,
question.
it's gonna
Yeah.
be fantastic. I just
Is
know
there
it.
any? How close are the nearest people? To
Oh,
the-
it actually is.
the
20.
hostages that I can
20. Yeah, you've hexed it.
Sorry, what was that, Gudin? I didn't
Yeah.
hear you.
How
Good
close are the nearest like enemies to the hostages?
It's like 15, 20 feet. They are very close.
Do we see them? Are they? Sorry,
Yeah, you can see them.
I want to try something.
Ooh.
As you're having this think, as you're doing.
Can I? I got to
your
choose a
things.
thing to give him disadvantage on, right?
Yeah.
Can I give him disadvantage on what kind of check? What kind of check?
Well, while you're thinking,
Whiz? No. Go while I'm thinking. Yes, I'll continue thinking.
its eyes go from Arthur, and it's definitely, you can see it smiles and these yellow teeth, now like stained black by this charred flesh. It looks at Gerald, says, "The Archon of the Bitter Flame. I was told of your coming.
Oh,
The one guided to free our Harbinger."
hmm.
And then Claire just looks at you, Gerald, like, what the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does this mean? And then Claire's just like shaking, looking from the pirate, this thing to you, Gerald, to Arthur, and is like moving towards Arthur a little bit.
Who's the closest to Arthur?
Me.
Of the group,
Yes.
Me.
you're all pretty much clumped together currently. But yeah,
Go to
Nana,
Nana.
Lizard Nana.
So Nana would probably start telling that Arthur's hands are changing to more claw-like shapes.
Oh god, he is a werewolf. What the fuck?
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh no.
No.
Arthur sort of starts standing up and walking forward, sort of just groaning, snarling.
I'm sure it's fine. Nana is a lizard, so what's she gonna say? Look. She's gonna look and go,
I'm just looking at the battle map. I would say we'd probably
Wait,
be
are
at
we
the
supposed to be on the
entrance
battle
there.
Yeah,
Battle map?
I'll just put Nana here to mark that that's
How about
where
we
you
swap
are.
to the battle
Yeah,
map?
we
and
switching
hopefully
to
not
battle
crash.
map?
Arthur would probably be
We
like
could.
two
have.
steps in there, and then he
I
just
think
sort
the thing
of
is he's
stands
describing.
up, and all the only word he can say is Samantha. So he's probably two squares up front of Nana now, and he's just screaming Samantha.
You're just screaming Samantha
Yes.
at this creature.
Yes,
Yeah.
in a pure
it's-
rage,
mm.
blinded rage sort of thing.
Okay.
So hold up. So are we?
Yeah,
Are
there's a
we-
lot happening now. Let's
There's a
let's
lot
take
happening.
it.
Sorry,
How about
sorry.
we?
Luda,
Yeah.
Luda, please talk. I can't.
okay.
I'm running Discord
sorry.
on multiple things.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna
So
do.
do interrupt. We
Okay,
do interrupt.
okay. I will interrupt then. I'm
Do
going
interrupt.
to.
I'm
going
gonna
to-
set things up. Talk amongst yourself. We're gonna
Yes.
get this sorted.
I'm sorry, Josie.
Don't be sorry. We're sorry for not
Alright.
listening.
No, no,
Fucking
no,
interrupt
I-
us.
George is gonna do a sneaky sneaks.
A sneaky sneak.
Nice.
Alright.
Uh-huh.
Rudy was going to blast a guiding bolt as soon as that thing took a bite out of that leg, but it
I was
appears as
almost
though-
gonna open fire as well.
But he has respect for the lore dumps that were happening, so he held his
That's a
guiding bolt.
very valid character choice.
Lore is very important.
Lore is Lord. We love lore.
This
Well, now that
is
we know
a
he's a
lot of
big
things.
fucking were-elf, that's nice.
Yeah, what is a were-elf?
It's fine, okay? We're gonna figure it
No,
out.
no. These are the questions. We've
Rudy's
shared a
got-
tent with a
Rudy's got
werewolf.
worms that are eating him to pieces.
We figured it out. It's not
Arthur's-
worms. It's
Arthur's
the arm.
just a growing boy, okay? We're fine.
He's hit
Oh my
puberty.
God.
He's just growing extra hair.
Yeah. Fine.
Well, who would have the highest passive perception, I guess?
Our werewolf.
Well, besides me, obviously.
By the way, that is Rudy's new nickname for Arthur. Just a
I,
I mean,
it's,
it is
it's
plus
probably George, honestly.
Probably
yeah.
George.
I think it's George.
Yeah.
Could George tell what my claws would be?
George would be able to tell that you Arthur's currently got claws kicking.
Oh.
I feel like we all can tell that.
So sorry, what was George gonna do earlier, Gouda?
So
You said George was gonna do a sneaky.
yeah, George is gonna go invisible,
Nice.
and
Get the fuck
George is gonna head over to the hostages and cast Leomund's tiny hut around the hostages.
You do realize when you would also know this in advance looking at the map. If you want to get to the hostages, you either have to pass through the water or walk across the little bridge where this creature is currently standing.
Well, guess I'm going through the water as quietly as possible. How deep
Okay,
is water, actually?
make a stealth check. It's still running water, so let's see how.
I love this.
Yeah, how noticeable the invisible person is.
Oh
looking through.
wow, you got good
That's
stealth.
a good
That's
roll.
pretty
That's a
sneaky.
decent stealth.
I'm kind of sneaky, just a little.
Kind of.
Plus
Water
10.
displacement is a myth.
One.
Yes, water displacement is a myth.
Absolutely.
Water displacement does not happen here. Not in our good Christian
I'm
home.
being harassed by a fly, IRL. Yeah.
Fuck off, fly.
Shoot fly, don't bother.
George, you go invisible. You sneak past some of the others. You go along the wall of the chamber into the water very carefully. Very carefully. This Gnoll, you can get a different. You've got a different spectrum of senses. It is large. It is muscular. It is very much hunched over. You can tell that this thing is almost like squatting, and it's already like 6 feet. And as you're trying to get towards these hostages, you can see one of them is badly injured, one is coughing and covered in soot, and the older one seems to be maybe 17-ish young man. Is just trying to like hold them behind himself. And has like the front towards this creature and is looking terrified but like trying to keep it together.
So
While you're sneaking away, the Gnoll keeps talking. That hasn't seemed to realize that you're there. Is in its own like currently locked on to Gerald and Arthur, and Arthur's screaming, and this thing is just cackle laughing at Arthur.
Can I shoot it yet, Gerald? Do you think it has any more information? Can I shoot it now?
I'm not sure. It seems very intent on exposition. Arthur, hold yourself back.
I really want to shoot it.
holy shit.
But I live for this lore.
No, we broke Josie already.
You know, lore gives XP, right, Gerald?
Oh my god.
No, Rudy, I don't.
No.
Arthur, hold, Arthur, hold.
I don't want to be here
As
anymore.
you say, Arthur, hold, he
I'm
starts
weak.
running towards.
Okay, roll some initiative.
Alright, he's running. Fuck it.
And because I need to wake up, we're gonna do this
Oh,
different,
fuck.
Dorothy. We're just gonna.
I'm using inspiration here.
We don't have
We don't
inspiration.
have
anymore.
inspiration.
Oh, that's right.
He's gone.
Really?
Oh no.
I don't
Oh
think
my
it's
God.
hard.
Okay,
What is
inspiration.
that?
I have
Let's do this.
rolled initiative.
Oh, inspiration, sorry.
I am a
My place
Wow!
in the universe is confirmed.
Whoa!
Yes.
natural
Oh.
one, baby.
How the
Damn.
fuck does Rudy does worse than me?
Wait,
I've wanted nothing other than to fire a guiding bolt into this thing's face the whole time, and I roll a natural one on my
Yeah,
initiative.
you're
Oh my
waiting
God.
to see if it's
Wow.
got any more to say.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm so ready for
Yeah.
more lore.
It might not be done.
Give me that lore. I live for it.
Couple of things.
mhm.
One, I believe everyone still has a +1 on their initiative.
Oh, so mine's
Oh,
15,
yeah,
not
that's right.
14. I'm 15, baby.
And
just
on
nice.
top of that, because I have unfailing inspiration, Orb should still have his inspiration die from the last time.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
What do I roll for that?
That was your D8, I believe.
D8?
No, it's a D10.
D10.
It's,
Oh yeah.
it's been
because
bumped to D10.
D10.
Oh, I
So you
so
still have
roll
your
that,
die.
Yeah, I'm using it. +6, so 6, 13. That'll put me 14 because I got the +1 on that as well.
Wait, what? Okay, I'm so lost right now. Hold
Let's
on.
go one by one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who now has the highest? Is it that looks like George.
It would be Nena because of the +1 that George
But
has
look
given
at
everyone.
George's.
George has a 22. Hold on, let me do.
Hang on, why does it coming up as 8 on mine? Oh no, there it is. Sorry.
What? So what does Arthur have?
Arthur in the end has 14.
Nana has a 15. Because you have +1, right? From Gouda?
Yes.
Perfect.
Are you counting that in?
Yes, I've counted that.
Okay.
So wait, Arthur has a 15.
No, 14.
Nana has 15. Arthur has 14.
I'm also
Gerald
14.
has a Gerald has a 13.
Well, 14 with the +1. Yeah.
Okay, so okay, and I'm just gonna have to roll. My brain is so slow. I'm very sorry.
Oh no, you're
That's
good.
okay.
It's okay.
You're
It's
fine.
alright.
Your brain matches how we're
It's-
feeling. So
It's
good.
still morning time for you.
It is. It is.
I'm digging the music though.
Right?
There we go. Boop. Okay. Up first is apparently Claire. Seeing this, taking the situation in, all of you currently like trying to file into this chamber, getting a look at what's happening. This creature is just standing there snarling and eating this. It just looks taunting. It's just standing there, grinning at you all. George has snuck off, but no one has really noticed. Claire is going to... Claire's just gonna take out her bow and shoot this thing.
Nice.
Miss. And miss. Takes 2 shots, and it seems to just go through whatever clothes this thing is wearing. It's hard to tell where its actual bulk, its physique is. What the fuck is...
Oh no. My Sirenscape just
Oops.
destroyed
Yeah.
itself.
No.
What
Yeah, I think
is-
Sirenscape is being weird tonight. Let's just.
It is
Oh,
being
I'm
very
actually having
weird.
to relink it, of all things.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
I think whatever the
Good
issues
plan.
are, it's not on Josie's side. I
No,
think it's
no,
just
it's-
weirdly on our
this-
side.
this is
yeah.
a this
yeah,
is a me
we can
thing.
work with it.
hold on. I just want to get our good music in.
Wait, that wasn't the good music?
No. Here we go. This is,
We got,
you know,
we got some boss. We got boss music, cuddly.
That wasn't the boss?
No, we got the hardcore rock coming in, right?
Oh,
And
the
then-
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Bjorn is gonna stay back because it's hard to get through there. And George, you're up.
Yes.
You are
am I-
currently. I'll move you. You are currently about here.
And I need
No,
to get
sorry, there.
and I need to get to those 3 on the other side.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna keep trying to do that.
Yeah, you walk up to them easily enough. But you are still invisible.
Hi.
But your wet footfalls on the soot on the ground like immediately starts turning into these very obvious muddy footprints, and one of the kids see you and like starts just pulling at the older one and like walking backwards.
Ah, children.
That's a
Mood.
That's a mood.
And just, I'm gonna try and place the tiny hut in a position because it's 10 feet. I'm trying to just place it so then it's only me and the children and the
What is the
hostages.
What is the casting time?
It is 1 minute.
Yeah, so you need 10 rounds.
The avatar. The avatar's like, ah.
No, it's good. I think it's good. It'll be great. We'll
Maybe
distract
this
him.
wasn't the plan.
No, it's great. I love it. I love the plan.
I mean, if nothing else, Gouda, you have a wonderful flanking position for when we
Also,
have.
you have a direwolf, so like.
I should have just cast invisibility at 5th level and just made them invisible.
Can you not do that still?
I think I already cast it at 2nd level.
But you can cast it at 5th level. Can't you? Still?
Yeah.
Just
yes,
recast?
but that's I only have 2 slots at 5th level.
Ah.
I
Oh,
still
it
love
is
your
up to
plan,
you.
and I think if you want to go through with it, it is
Yeah.
a smart boy plan. So.
You're up
I
next,
thought
Nana, just so
10
you know.
levels are
Oh,
over,
yeah,
10
yeah.
rounds are over.
Wait,
the
isn't the
battle's gonna
wolf?
be over.
Isn't it the wolf first? Because
Yeah, well, the wolf is part of George's turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just so I don't jump in early.
Well, then I'm gonna go after the injured one. The one I thought was. Because I don't think I could do the tiny hut. Because the battle's gonna be over by 10 rounds.
Okay, so what's the plan?
I am going to do Dissonant Whispers again.
On who?
The one that you said that I noticed looked injured.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
it's...
God, that's
it's no,
It's a hostage,
this kid.
Oh, I misunderstood.
It's this
Oh no!
one and only.
George killing the hostages one by one.
Oh my god! Oh, George, you are definitely not getting
It'll all
paid.
be over soon.
Walks up invisibly, starts cursing in someone's ear, and they die.
I misunderstood so badly! Oh no!
Walks up.
Those
Now
poor hostages.
Hush,
We're here to
little
save you.
child, don't say a word. Draws blade.
George is gonna buy you a mock.
Why do we
Stop!
trigger?
Not this.
So there's
I'm leaving.
Okay.
George was the final boss all along.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Yeah, all the guest players so far, they've just been like they're all in cahoots with the
Oh my
DDD.
god.
This
I mean-
would be no surprise to me.
Yeah,
Not at
yeah. At the end of the campaign, instead of having like this mass like guest influx, everyone's coming like to help during the final fight. They come to help the boss fight you.
One
actually
one.
be
The,
sick.
the
So they're
big
coming
bad
back
summons
to
them like Dark Souls
Here to
style.
help Thanos instead of the.
Yeah,
freaking-
it just turns into PvP at the end.
Oh dear.
I love it.
God.
That'd honestly be really sick.
Mm.
What's the plan?
I don't know. I misunderstood greatly.
I mean, if you
Could
want
just be
to,
there.
yeah, you could also hold an action. Maybe you could hold something until we get the creature's
No,
attention.
because holding a spell. If you hold a spell, it counts as concentration, so you would drop invisibility.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, an action, not a spell.
Yeah, you could whap something with your staff if something got close enough.
That's true.
I mean, you're there to protect them if something.
You
I
goes
think
wrong.
you're in a good
I'm gonna
position.
throw another pocket pal.
I caught that.
Yes!
That
You have
sounds
more?
amazing. Yes, yes, more pocket
I'm
pals.
I'm going to throw my second pocket pal.
Oh my god.
Does
what
that
is
count
it?
as breaking
What is it?
invisibility
What
or
is
not?
it? Oh, shut up.
I don't
Aussie.
think so.
I don't think
Because
so.
It's a bag of tricks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
George is just throwing something. So
Yeah.
so you just keep throwing them. Just,
Out of nowhere,
Just
this
empty the bag.
pocket pal is gonna-
just dump the bag in front of the hostages.
Where is?
They're
my
gonna
bag of
freak
tricks?
out so
Oh,
hard. They're
that's
gonna be like, where did this dire wolf come from?
We are the worst. What if it's like a dragon or something? Just kills the cabin.
It's- Yeah, give us a D8. Roll a D8.
Fine.
George summons a beholder.
Oh my god.
I don't think it has anything that ridiculous.
Okay.
I would love
No.
that though.
I rolled an 8.
Okay.
That's a giant elk. Okay.
Yes!
A
Thank you.
giant elk suddenly appears.
Got a dire
Let me-
wolf,
Oh my God.
giant elk. Amazing.
Let me get the paper up for that.
Oh my
Are the
god.
MVPs of all of our boss fights just going to be summons?
Yes.
The geese
Look, I don't,
from the
And
river.
wild
I don't have the brain capacity to go get a giant elk, so we're gonna use a horse.
That
I
is
think
close
that-
enough.
That
yeah.
works.
That's
Elks are just horses.
Okay,
that
you can
have
throw it
Oh,
within
just horny
within
horses.
20 feet. Within 20 feet of where you are, where you want it to be.
I want to throw it as close to the boss, but behind him as possible.
Throw it at his head.
That is like right here.
Nice.
Turns into
Alright.
an elk midair and just collides with him.
I
Throw
kind
it
of want
at
to
his
do that.
face.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Tell us.
Okay.
Tell us what it looked like.
So pocket pals transform as they hit the ground. So this fuzzy Pokeball is just tossed from nowhere, seemingly, because George is invisible. Children are probably terrified because muddy footprints, and now this orb of like fuzziness just pops out of nowhere. and then it hits the ground. It bounces a couple of times because it's a little bouncy, it's fuzzy, and then it just bursts, like hooves burst out of it, and then it grows into an elk just right by this fucking giant gnoll.
Nice.
A giant elk for a giant gnoll.
Nice.
Perfect. Perfect. For your bonus action, do you want to command one of your
I'm
pouch
commanding
pets?
the elk to charge the guy and just knock him the fuck over.
Okay, it is too close to do the charge feature. It is like in melee range with the boss already.
Okay, can I just ram it still?
If it's just the attack, yeah,
Yes, then I'm gonna ram it.
go for it.
Gonna ram it.
Ram it.
Ramming
Ah,
speed.
wrong dice.
Ramming speed.
I'm gonna
Alright.
wreck it.
How do I take off? There we go.
Nice. You can do that.
My elk is better at attacking. Nice.
Okay, yeah, 17 plus
6.
17 plus 6 is definitely gonna hit.
So let's see. That's 2d6 plus 4 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh, that's fair. That's a good amount.
God, it's more than that. More than one.
So 6
They're all
points of
snake
damage.
eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, the elk rams this gnoll, and it's still like it starts standing up when it sees this elk appear. It starts standing up, and it just grows taller. Still somewhat like hunched over. It's like 9.5 feet tall, and the elk just rams its head into the gnoll's shoulder, and the gnoll just looks over, unfazed, like hasn't been moved an inch. It just
I'm sure it's
looks
fine.
at the elk.
I'm sure it's fine.
It is now the gnoll's turn.
Oh,
Snaps neck of
Oh.
elk.
Just
No!
grabs antlers and just...
And it just looks over at the elk, looks towards like the group, smiles. Ah, you will all make a wonderful feast for me
Oh, I
and
feel like the
Shuzuba. And as it says that, the mound of carcasses smoldering in the fire starts moving.
No, no.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Oh,
I hate it.
no.
I hate it.
Stepping out, almost like out of the, climbing from the top of this mound in the smoke itself, climbing, clambering out. You see this creature, this gaunt, like mangy, white-furred hyena head comes out, big bulging eyes, large teeth. Its skin is so thin, it's near translucent, and you can see burning in its gullet and its stomach this green flame as it crawls up. And then out of the pyre as it climbs down, behind it, snaking this long spined tail covered in quills. And it just and the smoke comes out of its mouth. And Arthur, you've seen this creature before.
Just screams.
Yeah. Now you will all feel fun rampages. And it's going to make 3 attacks at this elk as it pulls out from under its robes this massive 3-headed flail and just starts whacking. First attack is 15 to hit. Good at, does 15 hit your elk?
Yes. Exactly.
8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
I'm gonna need you to make a wisdom saving throw for the elk.
Okay. It's gonna be a +2. Okay.
How
14.
wise is an elk?
14. I'm going to need you to make an attack roll for the elk.
Oh.
What?
As the elk is hit by the flail, it starts bucking around, its eyes go wild, and it kicks backwards at the nearest creature.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
As it is hit by the flail of madness.
Oh shit.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
This
So
is fine.
it's straight up bucks back, kicks, and cracks and collapses the rib cage of the young man covering the children.
No.
Oh shit.
He's not dead. He just cracked the rib cage.
No, he's
Collapses.
instantly dead.
That's dead.
Oh,
No!
okay. No, I
Wait, a
can't,
rib
I
cage
can't-
crack?
I
What?
can't fix
You
that.
can live
It's
through
like
that.
kicked back. No,
Oh,
like the
like-
whole sternum is
yeah,
like
oh
cracked.
God,
and,
yeah.
like,
Okay, no,
pushed
you
into his
can't.
body.
Exactly.
No,
Spare the dying, anyone? Do you have that equipped? 'Cause
No,
that'd be
this
really
is
nice
this
right
is
now.
death by massive damage.
This is instant death.
Hold on.
Nana, he's gone.
Nana is
Yeah,
not
you
here
just
right now. Nana is a
this
lizard.
elk comes up, it tries to ram the gnoll. The gnoll just hits it once with a flail. In reaction, the elk bucks backwards and hits the young man. And then second attack with a flail comes in towards the elk. It's
Oh,
a
no.
24 to hit.
I feel like melee maybe isn't our thing. It's fine.
And it is to begin with 10 points of bludgeoning damage. And then, as the elk is hit by the flail of pain, it also takes an additional
He said the flail as a
23 points of psychic damage.
Whoa.
Okay,
And
wait,
elk
let me
screams.
Oh,
let me
so
mouth
much
this
better
real
the
quick.
elk than us. Oh my god.
Let me mouth this real quick. Hold on. Is my elk alive?
I don't know.
I have my
How much
doubts.
health does it have?
42.
42?
So
I think it,
barely.
Pretty
I
good.
think it would be
What was
barely
the
alive.
second amount? You said 8, 12,
23. It
10.
was 10 plus 23. So it's taken 33 damage from the second attack, and it took 8 damage from the first attack. So that's 45, I believe.
Was it?
23 plus 8.
Yeah.
No,
31.
33 plus 8. 33 plus
Yeah.
8.
Oh, 33.
It's 41.
Yeah.
41. Yeah.
40,
Yeah.
41. Okay, so are you... Is elk...
It's hanging on by a single thread.
Okay, last attack with the flail.
No!
Well, it has
It's a
3
25 to hit,
Oh
No!
my god.
Stop it!
and it's 9 points of damage.
No!
Bye bye, elk.
Goodbye, thread.
Yeah, so that
Well,
the gnoll just with one hand grabs the throat of the elk and just starts like hammering away at it with this flail, and the elk then
fine.
just like disappears, turns back into this little fuzzy ball on the ground, looks around, and we shall dance macabre in the blood, and starts walking across the bridge towards all of you. Nana, it is your turn.
Cool.
Where is
Cool,
Goose
cool,
when we need
cool. Gude, are we sure the direwolf isn't going, or is that a bonus action?
No, yeah, it's a bonus action. There
bonus,
can only be
okay.
one. Only one of the creatures can be controlled
Just
at a time.
making sure.
Actually,
okay.
they do react on their own. My bonus action is to direct what they do. Or
Yeah,
else
well,
they
wolf,
act
the
normally.
wolf doesn't. The wolf is going to stay back then. 'cause
Yeah,
it's
it
it's
is.
defense
Just
mode.
so its buddy gets friggin' mauled by a fucking flail.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, cool. Well, can I ask how high this ceiling is?
15 feet, but it's covered in black smoke.
Oh, so that's a poor idea.
It's up to you. What do you want to do? How you wanna?
Well,
treat
he's
that?
gonna come towards us, and I would like to at least get on the wall
Yeah,
and
you
start going around him to try and see
Well,
if I
he's
can
in
get a
the
better
middle.
angle there. Yeah.
You could definitely like get out. What's your movement as a lizard? 5, 10, 15.
30 feet. Climbing as
You
well.
could like
so I
climb the
can-
wall over here. If
That's
you
what
want to be
I'm
like on the
kind of thinking, because I feel like I just feel like perhaps melee isn't it. Perhaps melee
So
ain't
you're
it.
currently like climbing on the wall above where this little like trickling river comes out of the
Yeah,
rock
and
wall.
that is perfect. Is there a chance that I can sort of like climb over everyone, but at the same time kind of climb back down to the ground?
Fly.
Yeah, well you're
Yeah,
on the
so
ground. You
I'm
have
like, I'm
climbed
on the
over
ground.
everyone.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Let me just check if this is a thing that I need.
Arthur, you're up next, by the way.
'Cause I just feel like we're gonna fucking need this. Sorry, I lost my giant lizard for a second.
How did you lose the giant lizard?
How does one lose a giant lizard? Yeah.
Same
Well,
way
I had some spells up instead. I don't suppose it's possible to go in for no, because then you have to retreat and they get an opportunity attack. Never mind. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my bonus action first by reverting form.
Okay.
Back to me.
Whoop.
We
Nana becomes
have Nana again.
Nana.
And I would like to, because I'm just feeling we're gonna need it. I would like to try and cast Gias again on this guy.
On this guy.
On this guy, attack / save is Wisdom 15. I think Gerald put a disadvantage on that.
Yeah, you didn't. But that's only ability checks, not saving
Yeah,
throws.
so it doesn't affect saves.
Oh,
So,
shit.
but
Well,
you
I'm gonna
never
try
told me
anyway.
which one you wanted.
Yeah, I didn't. I was gonna to avoid any meta thinking at this point. I was either gonna do wisdom or intelligence.
Yeah, then pick one.
I'm gonna go wisdom.
Nice. I'm still gonna try it.
Then that's
and
like
see what
insight
it does.
Okay, what does Gia
perception
say?
and stuff.
Because I believe
God,
there's a
fly.
thing like if it's a hostile creature, there might be something.
Let's see. You can place a magical command on a creature that you can see within range, forcing it to carry out blah blah blah. If the creature can understand you, it must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or become charmed by you for the duration.
Okay, so
it
the
doesn't say
thing,
anything
what
about
you do, yeah,
hostile.
no, here's how it works. You charm it, and you then have 1 minute to tell it the rule.
Okay. Yep. But what
If you read it
succeeds on that
again,
throw?
it's yeah. If it fails this roll, it's charmed by you, and the charm effect can be broken if it takes damage and stuff like that. And while it's
Oh.
charmed, that's when you have the opportunity to impose said rule.
Well,
Because
okay.
I'm pretty sure it says like you have a minute to speak.
Well, it's the casting time is 1 minute.
Oh,
is
that's
that
10
10
rounds.
turns?
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
the problem here
No,
is if you charm him-
let's not
yeah.
do that. Okay, fair enough.
I don't think, Nana, I don't think you can talk about this one's parents. I think we have to, beat it up the old-fashioned way.
hate them.
There you go. He's resolved his issues with his parents by eating him.
Okay,
You know
okay,
what?
wait.
That's
I
very
gotta
mature,
do
actually.
what? Hold up. Would we assume that I would have random ingredients such as a caterpillar cocoon in my bag?
Yes, as long as a material component doesn't have a money attached to it.
It does not. Okay,
I
would
know
like
exactly what spell this is.
to... I want to try and morph it.
What?
Oh, polymorph.
Wait, what? What? You're polymorphing a caterpillar? Did I hear that right?
No,
I was
no,
considering
no,
doing
no.
that too.
I want to
Polymorphing
polymorph this thing.
Yeah.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. Are you ready?
Mhm.
What's the DC? 15?
15. Oh god, please.
Fail it.
Yeah.
Did it fail?
I got a 10.
Yes!
Okay, let's go.
What are you turning it
What are you
into?
turning it
I'm
into?
gonna, oh my god, I'm just
Turn it
gonna
into
turn
a
it into
chicken.
like a regular man. Just a regular
Oh.
person.
That's
Just a
actually,
compliment.
I mean, you
that's
could-
actually a good idea because if
Is
it
it?
was, well, if it was like
You
a,
can't
a
turn it
slight-
into like a
This is
bunny.
random.
I know, but I feel
Turn it
like
into a
that
chicken.
fucks with Orb's lore, so I'm gonna go just a human.
Okay.
I would rather have his lore be great. He's gonna be a regular old man. How long does?
Why
this
don't you turn him into a
No
turn him
longer
into
a regular
toddler?
Turn
gnome.
him into something that can't fight us, please.
Turn him into a toddler.
Oh my god, we can't beat up a kid! Are you kidding me?
Yes, we can.
no, we can't. We cannot beat up
No,
kids.
for
Gerald,
one
what the
You watch
heck?
it
He's
form,
becoming a
like
man,
the
okay?
fur falls off, the clothes become large on its form, and it turns into just this human, and it just looks at itself. What have you done?
Yeah, fuck you.
What is
Nana.
this?
Is this how you view all humans? I mean, is this?
Is this really the weakest thing you could think of? That's a bit insulting.
Oh, the target's gear melds into the new form. The creature can't activate, use, wield, or otherwise benefit from any of its equipment.
Okay, yeah, it's just looking at its hands.
Fuck yeah, okay.
Also, it absorbed the
See,
flail into
yeah,
it.
Wait,
the flail's
okay.
gone. That's
The
the
flail's gone.
It's totally fine then.
And
It's just wearing like rags, kind of like.
oh,
You know what? I'm totally on board with this.
yeah,
now.
this is actually kind of.
See? You can get revenge and not make it
Yeah.
something cute.
But Netta, this is the first time you cast a spell this big yourself. What does it look like?
Oh, I feel like it's probably like a dried cocoon that no one is like nothing is in there, nothing is used in a while. So I feel like she kind of crushes it with one hand and kind of like towards the thing, and I almost feel like there would be some sort of like Latin word that she would mutter under her breath, like change, but I do not know the Latin for change, so I'm very sorry about that. Yeah, I don't think it's
like casting a spell. This isn't cooking anymore.
This isn't cooking.
Like
this
Nana's
is
actually
like...
casting a spell.
Yeah, this is like. Yeah.
What you don't know, Josie, is that caterpillar cocoon is seasoning.
Yeah, no, I'm actually
Crushed
just thinking of like
cocoon.
roasted shrimp heads that you make broth out of.
Oh, yeah. I'm just imagining.
So
Nana
why couldn't
doing
it
a
be
little
like
sprinkle.
roasted cocoons that you then make like some form of stock?
I'm guessing it was part of her ingredient.
Yeah.
But it's not cooking for once. She like, and I kind of feel like, you know how the Sylvari and like Divorce, you kind of like have the ground kind of rumbles with sort of planty things going on. I feel like there might be a little bit of ground rumbling, but not like as much as when the rocks actually actively hit you in the face. Yeah.
But I believe that's it. You did movement bonus
That's all
action
I can do.
Yeah.
That's me.
Arthur Olbert III, in front of you now, you just have this man, this unarmed man.
Because
Still
Arthur
green-eyed. Still same
Arthur-
vibrant green eye.
because of the eyes, Arthur is still going just to charge in at him, claws at the ready.
Yep.
And he is gonna attack with these claws.
Go for it.
Roll. 13.
13 will hit.
Yeah.
13 hits basic human.
What is it? It is a 1d6.
5 points of damage. A commoner, since you didn't specify what type of human, has 4 hit points.
Oh no! Pops out a polymorph!
I didn't know it changed the hit points.
It works like wild shaping.
It works like wild
This
shaping,
is
yeah.
why I was happy to
Yeah,
turn
you
into a
wild
slug,
shape
because if he
someone.
stepped on it, he would explode out from underneath us. So this is actually
Yeah, you
Oh my
wild
God.
shape someone,
Oh my
essentially.
Oh my
God.
god. Do we need to
You-
retcon this? Did I just ruin this?
no,
no,
you
no,
don't
he's
understand.
We're running with
back
it.
to
We're
normal.
running
Yeah,
with
yeah,
it.
No,
running
he's
around
back.
with it. Run
Yeah.
with it.
So you try to, and it's like stunted in this moment, Arthur, you run up, you swipe with your claws across its form, and it's almost like, you know those like layered balloons? You swipe, and underneath the human skin that gets torn off, the fur just like bursts out again, and it reverts to its original form, flail in hand.
Fuck.
What?
It is very
Really
confused.
confused. Yeah.
Arthur, it's still your turn.
Confused.
I love between the elk and the polymorph. This is so good.
Arthur is gonna take another attack at him.
Go for it. Gerald, you're up next.
Okay.
By the way.
We
I feel
can't
like
do
Natalie
anything right.
legitimately yelled, fuck! She sees it go
17 hits.
We actually cannot do anything right ever.
That is just amazing. I'm just gonna say. And another 1d6 coming through for 3.
3.
Oh, I think the dice track tray has revealed what's going on here a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
You
Nice.
see,
It is,
you're attacking
I
with
like
the wedding
it.
band.
I don't even
Yeah.
care. I like
Mm.
it.
You still have a bonus action. When you have the feral claws, you can attack as a bonus action as well, because these are like unarmed attacks.
I was gonna ask that, and he will do that.
Swipe.
Because he's in rage mode, but that doesn't hit good for 5.
So Arthur's also barbarian, is what I'm hearing.
You go in and you start swiping with the claw, and first attack, surprise. Second attack, still like coming back to its form, and like the second swipe hits skin. But by the time you come in with the third swipe, you feel this armor as when you connect with it. Like you scrape your claws against this hidden ring mail underneath the cloak. still weak, and it just like steps towards you. Gerald, your go.
Question: are gnolls humanoids?
Answer. Gnolls are, yes, they are considered humanoid.
Want me more?
Do I? Yeah, I do. I'm gonna cast Hold Person then.
Okay.
Nice.
What's the DC?
DC 17. Wisdom save, please.
I got an 11.
Oh. I'm
Spicy.
assuming that the other thing coming out of the flame, not humanoid though, right?
Not humanoid at all.
That's
Yeah.
fine though. That's
Yeah.
fine.
That's
You know,
fine.
so yeah, he is now paralyzed for up to a minute. So it does replace concentration though. So Hex does fade.
I will also put an image for everyone. That's what the creature looks like that crawled out of
Ooh.
the fire.
Ooh, that's actually kind
Whoa.
of cool. I want that as a pet. That's kind of cool. I thought it was a lot more like creepy, but it's actually fuzzy. How do
I
I
don't
get
It's
one?
I definitely want to pat it.
I mean, I don't want
I
to
would
pat
pet
it
that.
right up until
So,
it
Hex is
stabs
gone.
with its scorpion tail.
Yeah.
Hex is gone. You have
Hex-
hold
yes.
person.
Hex is gone. He is now held.
But
so
that
yeah,
is safe at the end of turn,
paralyzed.
right?
We all need to be held
at the end of
sometimes.
each of its turns, target can make another wisdom saving throw.
Perfect.
Yeah. But otherwise, up to a minute, it's paralyzed.
Okay.
Wail on it.
Perfect.
Yes.
Wail on it. You
Let's
still
go.
have, I believe, bonus action movement if that's anything you want to use.
Bonus action. I don't think I've got any reasonable bonus actions.
So I'm gonna switch it back to.
Yeah, no, I don't. Only really Hex.
Might want to
is-
move Arthur
and
up
shield
shield.
is a reaction.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I'm done.
You're
I'm
done?
just gonna make sure that I'm positioning wise that I'm middle of the pack. You know.
Middle of the pack. Oh, you kind of are. You're like, there's a few of you clumped in the like entrance bit to this chamber.
Yeah, yeah. Could you just point to where I am, Josie, just to make sure I know which one's me? Blue.
Yep.
Cool. All right.
Okay. Next up is the Shuzuba,
Ooh.
and
Zuba.
it's going to seeing what's happened. It climbs down from the pyre, and it is going to leap across the water and towards Nana.
Cool.
With
cool,
still
cool, cool,
smoke
cool,
trailing
cool.
off of it as it's coming
Aw.
towards you. It's I'm just double checking. Click.
Pat it, Nana. Pat it.
5.
Mhm.
Nana, just transform into something bigger and just kaiju
Fucking
battle it.
easy. Let's be a K-hound.
Yeah,
It's
yeah. So
fine.
it comes, it like starts running down the mound across and just like splashes through the water, coming straight
And
for
it sees
you.
it coming. Let's go.
Yeah, and it's gonna come at you with 2 attacks. First, here comes a bite. It is a 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
So it comes on. It just comes running towards you, mouth open. And you can see this flame inside its mouth, and the eyes going red.
Is it piercing damage or is it flame damage?
It's piercing damage, and it is
Damn.
going to be 27 points of piercing damage
Ooh.
Ooh, should I healed her?
as it
That's
just
probably fine.
chomps down on you. And as
We're
it's
gonna-
holding you in its mouth, the
Fine.
tail comes around towards you
Okay, now we're
for
talking.
a 20 to hit.
Ooh.
That's gonna hit.
Just gonna
Don't be weirded out. Nana's gonna go down here. It's okay. Nobody
You
panic.
take
Did we not heal?
11 points of piercing damage. 11 points of piercing
Yeah.
damage.
We're at -1. This is fine.
What was your health?
Yeah,
at the
what were
start
you
of
on
this
health?
fight?
Wait,
37.
is that your
Unless
max
you
health?
healed. No, it's
55,
53.
53 is.
Yeah. No, I think we healed other people. I was kind of thinking, wasn't sure, but it's okay. Don't worry.
Well,
I feel like we
I
topped
feel like we
everyone
healed
off.
because I'm max health. Is
Yeah,
everyone else
same.
max
Yeah.
health? Yeah.
Did you do an everyone heal, or did you just heal like? A couple
I thought we
people?
used hit die.
We at the end of last combat we
No, we
I
didn't.
think so.
We didn't
Oh,
do a
maybe
short
not
rest.
last combat. No.
Maybe you didn't.
We didn't.
No.
I don't think
Okay.
so.
No. All right.
No,
That
but
is,
there were
uh,
spells used.
That is
I'm pretty
not
sure.
preparation on our part. There you go. Should've
Well,
done that.
yeah, I was thinking about it, but we were in there, and I was like, maybe I'll
also... I also need you to make a Constitution save as you're falling
Uh,
unconscious.
Oh, okay. Because what is the tail?
Poison,
It's a,
probably.
it's a stinger that just stabbed you in the back as it was holding you in its mouth.
Okay. The Constitution save is going to be 14.
14 is just exactly what you needed.
Woo! That's
Okay,
nice.
well,
as you're-
poison, right? Is that?
Well, you don't get
damn.
poison,
No, that's yeah, you're
but
right.
the
It
damage
would-
was the damage was piercing.
Yeah. It's piercing damage. Yeah, I'll just
So-
use my reactions. Okay, I won't do it.
It's okay. Hannah, seeing this happen, well, not seeing
Oh.
this happen.
Wait. Nana.
Oh, you have the
Nana
thing.
gets
You have the
back up.
thing. Nana, you're at 1 hit point because of Gift of the Protectors.
Yeah. So what actually happens
yeah!
is as you feel like your life force fading from you, you feel this like warmth of a fire inside of you that
Oh, I like
that sort of
that.
like brings you back up and stops you from taking that final point of fatal
Okay,
damage.
someone tell me how do I just click
You
success
just
3
give
times?
yourself 1 hit point back.
Yeah.
Just give yourself 1 hit point back.
You're at
Oh.
1.
Yeah, you're 1 hit point. And
Yeah.
it is Hannah's turn. Hannah is going to rush in 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Can barely make it. It's going to use dash action to dash up next to Arthur. And while running, is going to pull the gauntlets up and use her last rage.
Nice.
Oh, well, there
Pokeball.
goes my other spot that I was gonna go, but
Yeah,
okay.
so there's now like on this little bridge, there's like still the water is like 5 foot down, but Arthur and Hannah are now both with these like Arthur with his furred hands and claws, and Hannah's got her like massive gauntlets that now filled out to these huge like bear paws almost. And but that's all she can do on her turn. And then climbing out of the pyre as well comes 2 of these skeletal gnolls.
Cool.
And
That's cool.
they spend their entire turn just like assembling themselves out of the whatever is in this large mound that's burning. Rudy, last but not least.
That's, you know what? Rudy prefers it this way anyway, really.
You like coming last?
Okay, that
Ooh,
Wow.
all right.
Don't put a second silver medal is good.
Okay. All right. So let's go with this. So Rudy, seeing that it's probably not possible to engage the big guy without jumping in the water, and he doesn't really want to be in water while fighting something anyway, he's gonna go help out Nana. He's gonna sort of walk up to where Nana is. So Nana's on 1 HP. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was going. Oh, whoops, that froze. He was going to do something really cool, but instead he's just going to heal Nana.
Oh, come on!
hey, healing Nana is cool. Gee.
Hey,
Right?
don't worry. Rudy is giving it all, and he is going to cast. He's going to cast Cure Wounds at a 4th level.
Juice
Ooh,
that.
that's
No.
pretty big.
And just he's essentially gonna he's going to this creature that's attacking Nana. Is it like a living
big.
creature? It's big, but is it a living creature, or is it like it looks like it's something that shouldn't be alive, sort of thing? Is it?
You make a religion check.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I didn't. All right.
Make a religion check.
Sure. Natural 20.
Natural
shit.
20. Very quickly looking at, taking in what you know of various things. Like, you've still studied some things. You know some things inherently. Some knowledge is bestowed upon you. It's technically alive. It's a fiend.
Okay, all
It's
right.
a demon.
Okay.
That's fine. That's fine. Alright, interesting. So he's just gonna walk up and he's gonna go.
He's alive, it's just a different kind of life, but it's not undead.
Yeah, no, that's all good. So he comes up to Nana. He's like, Nana, I'm sorry. I know you want a nap. It would be the easiest thing to do right now, but you need to get up and cook some more food for us, please. And he slaps her on the shoulder. and cast Cure Wounds, which is 29.
Oh, I love
Nana.
that! And she
Big
opens
one.
her eyes and goes, "Oh, I'm so glad you like my cooking."
Nana, your cooking is one of the few things that brings warmth to this very cold body of mine.
I'm imagining like this warm conversation, like hand on the shoulder, while there's this like fiend biting on the shoulder with
Oh,
a
yeah.
scorpion tail in the
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
and
yeah,
she's like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
I'm so pleased.
Just like shoved it in the face. I'm so glad.
Do you
I
mind?
don't
I'm
have
trying
the-
to have a conversation with my good friend Nana here. Really? Why is everything just pissing me off at the moment?
You still have bonus action if anything you want to do.
Bonus action. What can he do?
I mean,
No,
it's
he's
gonna be a
cast-
tough fight. You got one thing. It's a big fight.
It's a
You
big
never
fight. He's
know.
got one thing. I'm looking at my bonus actions right now, but he's already cast a spell, so he can't cast any of those other abilities. Unless
I got. Is it a
unless
bonus action?
little Miss Piggy over here can do something. Hold on.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
that's what I'm thinking. It is a bonus action. It's not a spell. Excellent. So
Perfect.
Rudy, while he's sort of saying this to Nana, he's also like sort of fumbling under his clothes for his little pig figurine that he's carried since he was a child. For those of you who don't know, Rudy, it's like one of the few things from his childhood. This little wooden pig that he has. And essentially, as he sort of focuses on the memories that pig has given him, alongside with his newfound sort of devotion to Urgathoa, his skin slowly goes from like a relatively normal color to it starts getting much more pale and translucent, and it also feels a lot more gaunt. It's like he's essentially the decomposing has sped up, and he's now got the shroud of the afterlife on him. So essentially, any advantage on saves against death effects, diseases, and effects that will make him paralyzed, poisoned, or sleep. And death saves now save easier. So Rudy is essentially taken one step closer to death to be much harder to kill.
That's exactly it.
And this happens as he's having a heart-to-heart conversation with Nana, like face to face.
Yeah,
So
as-
Nana
as
sees
he's
it happen in
having
real
his
time.
shoulders, he just like goes all like sallow in the face while
yeah.
talking to you.
I'm like pinching your
Like
cheek, and then
melting.
there's nothing to pinch anymore. I'm like, oh.
You know,
Pulls a bit of skin off.
a little bit comes off.
Oh no!
Stretches unnaturally.
It's okay, Nana. I'm getting used to it. Really, it doesn't. I don't even feel it anymore.
Yeah. This
Oh, no.
this added to the fact that he's got like no lower lip and no nose.
He's
as
smiling
well.
at you too. It's like the worst smile ever. It's
It's
worse
all
than
teeth. It's all
worse
teeth.
than a normal skeleton grin because there's still like bits of sinew
Yeah,
and shit.
there's like flesh and shit.
Yeah.
It suits you.
Thank you. know what, Nana? I actually feel a bit better.
Remember, it's
Thank you.
been weeks for us. This has only been happening to Rudy for like a day, right? Like,
Oh man.
Maybe
It's
like
been a couple
2
of days.
3
It's
days.
been
4
going on
days,
for like
yeah.
maybe a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a week or two that he's been slowly
Oh.
getting worse.
Oh good
But
God.
we're back again to the top. I want to check in real quick. Cuddly, how are you going on time? This combat is dragging out a little bit more than I expected.
That's
How are you
okay.
feeling?
No, I'm good. I'm feeling good. So
You're good.
I'm happy to. Yeah, I wanna stick it out. No matter how
You're
long
good.
it takes, don't try and rush it. Is all good. We will do
Yeah.
it. It'll be good. Although I wouldn't mind
on-
feeding the cat because she is staring at me.
Well, there's 3 initiatives before you, so if you want to go do that,
Can I
it's
just? Okay. Cool.
yeah.
perfect time.
Claire is gonna do the second verse, same as the first. Keep firing arrows. Is looking at all these people now, filtering in. Looks at the creature, and just gonna shoot. First attack is a miss, and second attack is a miss. Shoots 2 arrows, misses. Calls Bjorn in. Bjorn goes running towards where, slowly making their way towards the thing, where the people are. And George, your go.
Yes. So first off, for the wolf is going to attack the thing that was attacking Nana.
Okay. The wolf.
The wolf is gonna bite
What's your
it.
movement? 5. You can get there. Yeah, you can get there. Wolf runs up. Give us an attack.
Ooh, that's a
21
good
will
attack.
hit. Yeah.
Nice.
8 points of damage.
They're doing?
It already did it. It does
Oh,
look-
nice.
Yeah, it's already done it at, I believe, a
Okay.
strength save DC 13.
Yes, to see if it's prone.
Yeah, I got a 21.
It is not prone.
So your wolf runs in and like bites it in the leg and tries to pull at it, but it's just like kicks the wolf off from its leg.
All right, and now for George. George, seeing now that the protector of the two children is dead, he goes, "Oh shit!" And now he's going to try and persuade the children to come with him across the water.
Isn't he invisible still?
Yeah.
I'm going to cast invisibility on the both of them and try and get them across the water and away.
But are you going to drop your own invisibility while talking to them, or are you just gonna cast it?
If I cast it, do I have to recast it on myself?
You'd have to do that anyway, yes, because you
Okay.
can only concentrate on one spell.
Okay, then yes, I'm going to cast it at a high enough level that I can get all three of us.
Okay. But what I'm asking is, are you just doing it, or are you first going visible, talking to them, and then casting?
Oh no, George isn't gonna go visible. He
Okay.
knows that he's gonna die if he goes visible. He's like, no. You guys can either come with me or he's basically gonna say, look, kids, your guardian's dead. I can save you. I can get you out of here. You see those fiery things over there? They're gonna eat you alive if you don't come with me. I can make you invisible and save your life, or you can stay here and die. The choice is yours.
Thanks, George.
Did you see that evil elk that came through? Oh my god, you did not want to get eaten by that. We need to get out of here.
You can choose either intimidation or persuasion, but it is with a disadvantage.
I will
For
choose
situational
persuasion
reasons.
because yeah.
Yeah.
20. As you say that and you recast a spell and they both go invisible, there's a moment of like, and they just like, you can hear like fumbling around and just hear whispering like, I got you, let's go. And they like, one of them is like, but what about, no, gotta go. And they, you can hear and see like, because you can still sense them. And they are like fumbling along the wall, heading down towards the water.
I'll grab one sand and tell the other grab its hand.
Yeah, they were already holding hands. Like they.
Okay.
Like,
I'll grab
fumble
one's
around for each
hand
other.
and try and take him across.
You can move half speed along with these two. So you're like barely getting them out of the water on the other side, but you are getting them away. And the Gnoll Farhan doesn't seem to have noticed at
Did
all.
any of
His
us
strength
notice?
is-
George is like the hostage MVP here. Like,
George killed an hostage!
I think we
I'd
kill
say-
one.
I'd
Phrasing,
say
but-
Gerald, Arthur, and Claire would probably have noticed because they are the ones that have like the widest spectrum of vision right now, like as in this area.
Arthur's not gonna notice because he's in rage mode.
Okay, but
Fair.
I believe is that it for George?
I believe that's my bonus action and action and movement, so yes.
Yeah. It is Farhan's turn, and standing here, now having the witherlings spawned behind him, is going to look down. And is going to look at Arthur.
Oh no, not this shit again.
I see you've grown a spine. But what if I take another? And it's going to just start hammering down on Hannah.
Oh, no, that's not good.
And
Nobody
the
hammers
first,
Hannah, except for me.
it is
With love. I'll be
12 to hit. First swing comes down, and Hannah bats it away with her massive paw.
Nice.
Second swing.
That's the one would make Hannah attack us, so that's good.
Yeah, again, second swing the same, just like bats it away.
Oh,
Third
really good.
attack.
Oh,
Oh no.
Third attack, however, is a 22 to hit.
Hannah has
And-
a 23. I saw it. She told me.
It is 7 points of bludgeoning damage, halved because Hannah is raging.
I'm imagining like the three heads all coming down at once, and she like grabs two of them, and the third one just goes bonk. Right?
and then the face is like, oh yeah! It's the third one.
I'm gonna have to roll as the third one does connect. Oof. There's a moment where the third one connects, and there's like Hannah looks like her body goes into shock for a moment, and then she just and yeah, something looked like it was about to happen, but she managed to shake it off, and
Nice.
this thing just
GG,
snarls
Nana.
at her and starts like raising the flail once more. Nana, it's your go.
My go. Okay. Cool. I have a question before
Oh.
I do anything.
Wait, hold on. Sorry.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Just to retcon a little bit. Did he should be paralyzed.
It's right.
Oh, the whole
True, true.
person.
Yeah, he's
So
yeah.
I'll give 3 hit points back because that's all he managed to do anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say didn't manage to do too much.
But yeah, that's a wisdom save, I believe, of
at the end of his turns. DC 17.
yeah, I got a 10.
You're
So
still
he's paralyzed
paralyzed,
again.
son.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Nana, your go.
Okay, cool. Question time first. You mentioned that he was wearing armor. What is it made out of?
Make a perception check because he's wearing like rags of
He's
clothing.
wearing rags over it. Right. All right.
But,
Let's find out.
Make a perception check.
Look,
See
if it
what
doesn't
the
go
outcome.
well, I'll probably just cast a spell anyway and see what happens. But find out. I feel like it's gonna be made out of bones. Why do I feel like it's gonna be made out of fucking bones? Don't be a 3, you fucker!
All the cool things are made out of bones,
Alright.
Nana.
It's 6. How dare you? It's about to be a 16. I hate it here. Alright, I get it. I don't know what's underneath his clogs. It's fine.
Ruthlessness
Also-
Just
Cuddly's
in
voice.
case.
Oh, well, you do know one thing. It's probably a magnum dong.
I'm just throwing that in the dice tray, just so you all know the effects of
No,
paralyzed.
do not throw that in the dice tray. That is monkey POS. Jesus Christ. Alright, we're not
Roji
straight.
throws Gnoll's magnum dong in a dice tray. Please, no.
Yeah.
I'm having a bad time.
Magnum dog.
I'm having a bad time.
What are you
Okay.
casting, Nana?
Larsipan, you missed my going live notification. It killed Roju.
Sorry, I
It did
am
kill me.
still doing. Oh God, where are you? So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna cast it anyway because why the
Do
fuck
it,
not?
do it. What are you
So
casting?
I'm going to cast heat metal on
Okay.
the
What
big
does
dude.
it What does it say on
So,
the metal?
oh, I have to choose a manufactured metal object. So if I can't see it, I can't really choose it, can I?
Exactly. If it says
and
that
the
you have
flail
to,
is
that
not
you
metal
can
because
see.
it is leather. Cool. That's
Nana,
cool.
I see you focusing on the
That's
creature
fine.
behind the one in front of us. I feel like we have something big in front of us right now.
Fine.
mind?
Okay,
Do you
we'll do the
mind?
boring thing. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
We're kind of in the thick of it, all right? We're
All right,
in
Nana
the thick of it.
You know what? Nana grows claws. Is that what you want to hear? Nana grows
Oh,
claws.
we got another were person. Oh no.
Fuck you.
Yeah, no, that's a thing you can do as well.
Why is everyone growing? Wait, are my bone fingers claws? Do I have claws as well?
It's not even gonna hit it, but you know what? I tried my best. Okay. We got a 13 to hit.
What are you attacking?
I'm attacking the thing in front of me.
Oh, the
Kindly
woofy
point
thing
it
that's
out.
biting you. Yeah.
Yeah.
13 does not hit. You go and swipe it, but you just get like a loose hair. It's just so gaunt.
That is fair enough. And what's my? All right, here we go. This
It is fair enough.
fair enough.
But
Wait, I had a
you
bonus as
also
well.
do you also have a new thing that you can do? You know the
With
thing.
my
Thing?
the thing. The thing.
Thing.
Oh, but that's an action. I can't do that anymore.
Is it a full?
It's a full.
Is it a full?
Wait,
Maybe-
is there a new thing? Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm looking at-
Maybe. Hold on.
Is there newer of the thing? Hmm.
Oh no, you're right.
Also an
You're right.
action,
It's a full action. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, we should have done that. It's too late. We'll do that next time. Fuck!
Banana grows claws. It swipes at
Banana
this
grows
thing
claws,
just
and,
out of spite towards Rudy.
Yeah, and she,
Why is
she
everything
tries.
out of spite?
She gives it her best, you know, she gives it her best, and I'm looking for, like, literally the one bonus action that I had in here that I just can't seem to find, which is completely fine and not at all upsetting to
You
me.
can click bonus action at the top of your actions
Oh,
zone
yeah.
in your character sheet. It doesn't show bonus actions from your items, I realized, but...
It also doesn't show bonus actions for my spells.
Oh, it should. It should show all your spells that are bonus actions.
It could be that you've changed out the ones that were bonus actions, you know?
No, I have not. I have not. This is the one I wanted. All right, what we're gonna do...
Oh, no.
Yes.
Is that what I think it is?
I think it is. I'm casting Guardian of Nature.
Whoa!
Okay.
And I'm
so
gonna be a great tree. I'm gonna gain 10 temporary hit points. I make Constitution saving throws with advantage, and I make Dexterity and Wisdom-based attacks rolls with advantage as well. And while I'm on the ground within 15 feet of me is difficult terrain for my enemies.
Nice.
Ah!
Wait, did you just turn into a tree?
A tree with claws.
A tree with... What is going on?
Nana's gonna make like a tree and leave.
What? I've had enough of this party.
I'm just imagining that this is Nana realizing that she has magic and is just going crazy. Like, what is possible? What can I do?
Nana's like, I'm leafing.
No. Nana's not leafing. But Rudy isn't belief.
I do not believe this.
Nana is hard.
Oh, that's
That's
scorpion
a lot
dog
of
is
fun
barking up
in
the
a
wrong
very short
tree.
time there.
See, I knew I had something planned out for bonus action. I just forgot when I got flustered.
Yes.
But, yeah, I'm a tree now.
Nana is more OP than Arthur.
I
have a spells.
I don't understand. I'm just
And
going...
this tree, like this big tree barky hand, like comes out and just pats you in the head.
I think it doesn't say that you change size though, so you're still like
Okay,
A
I'm
tiny tree.
Tiny
like a
shrub.
little shrub.
A shrubbery? What are
Nana's
we...
just become, what are they called? The kokoro.
She's a
from-
bonsai.
It's a bonsai tree.
The ones from
I'm a
Zelda,
little, yeah, I'm a little coconut person.
You're
Yeah.
I'm
Little
a, yeah,
bonsai
okay.
That's nutty.
So, my skin appears barky, leaves sprout from my hair, and yeah, all the rest of the stuff happens. So I'm just very leafy right now.
Oh, so you're not a tree. You're just like a very plant-like
I mean,
Nana.
I do have
It
bark
does say
skin,
it does
so-
say great tree.
yeah, but it doesn't actually change your size.
Right. So,
Just a really
I mean,
great tree.
if we had the time to really study the tree Nana has become, I think we'd all agree it's a great tree. But like,
It's bonsai size.
right now we can't spend the time. to
Size
do
doesn't
that,
matter,
so.
okay? It's the type of tree you are. And,
It's how the tree can be used.
Yeah. Yep. Anyway, that's my turn.
I have to say this. Dutch says Nana sure is branching out. Yeah. I had to.
You have to.
Sorry.
Oh.
Very
sorry.
It's very close.
Oh god.
But yes, that's the end of your turn. That's all done. Arthur
me.
Olaf III, it's your turn. Gerald, you're up next.
So Arthur's just gonna basically snarl, growl, say words that no one can understand, essentially, and he's just in anger, just gonna be slicing them up. Oh, 20.
Is that what I think it is? Natural 20.
But like I put before, remember all attacks are advantage on this paralyzed guy, and all melee attacks are crits if they hit.
Yeah.
So you just gotta hit him.
You just gotta hit him.
Fair enough. I'm
yeah,
critting,
it's,
I'm critting without even critting. All right. So can I right click on that, or will it not let me do it? I don't think it's gonna let me do it. I'll have to roll it twice.
Yep.
So 6 for the first one.
Hmm?
1 for
And
the next one.
That's the first attack, so roll again to
Yeah,
attack.
rolling again.
Some sort of reason I didn't see the hit
15.
roll.
15 misses, but you have advantage.
So roll again. 10 misses.
Second attack misses, you hit the armor, can't quite find purchase.
So the
And-
third attack now.
Mhm.
17.
17 will hit, but roll again to see if you get a crit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit. Okay, roll 2d6. Fine. An actual crit, like
Oh my god.
I'll
not
just
just
do it here.
not just the auto crit from paralysis, but an actual crit again.
And that is 9.
9 points of damage.
And all you can hear now is the yelling of no more death.
Oh boy.
Gerald, your
Rudy
go.
nudges Nana and goes, "When are we gonna tell him about me?"
I thought you were convinced that you wouldn't die.
Oh my god.
That's the joke, random voice in the sky.
Um,
I can't die.
now I'm gonna ask you something with the complete understanding that it can be a no, and that's totally fine. But I didn't what I didn't realize is that the staff actually has hold monster as an option. And I was wondering whether I could retcon and say that I used hold monster on this one dude instead of
No, because the staff has its own DC and attack modifier, I believe.
No, it uses mine.
Oh,
believe.
it's the staff of the Magi has its own, I believe. It's there's some staff like that that has its own modifier. But no, it's a different spell because then you could technically have targeted the other creature if you wanted to.
I wouldn't
So
have wanted to because
No,
I mean,
but I'm gonna
I can't
say
upcast it anyway.
resources spent. Even though it's like pretty much same. I'm still gonna
Yeah,
say
yeah.
the resources spent. Or
no,
resources
that's fine. That's fine. Just because I was hoping to use a personal spell slot rather than being
yes.
out. But that's okay.
If it had been like if you'd said it before like the end of your turn,
Yeah,
it had been more like
yeah,
oh
yeah.
shit, hold on.
No,
But
that's
now
fine.
we've
That's
gone a
fine.
while.
No, all good. I just wanted to check. Okay, so in that case, I'm going to. Wait, how high did you say the ceiling was?
15 feet.
15 feet. How big is the scorpion doggo?
It is a large creature, so it's 10 feet.
Okay, all good. Man, so many of the spells in this thing are all concentration, and I'm like looking for one that's not. But I might just have to, go back to an
The
old faithful
classic.
and just give this paralyzed boy some eldritch blasts.
I
Oh,
mean,
I
you
love
are
the
holding
Eldritch
it paralyzed. That's pretty impressive in its own self. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are not auto crits though, since they're not melee.
They won't be auto
attacks.
crits, but I still get advantage, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
So
All
feel
right.
free, give us how
Well,
many you
here's a
get.
crit
Two?
for you, Josie.
Fair. That's
The nice
fine.
natural 20
wow. Holy moly.
So the first one,
It's 17 because it
17.
automatically rolled the. Crit
Yeah,
for you.
I rolled the crit damage from it.
Yeah,
which is
okay.
nice. And then the second blast,
Second blast. Eldritch
that'll
blast.
be a 27 to hit
Hits.
and 14 damage.
14 damage. That's this thing is looking pretty hurt now, being like stuck where it is and being
Just like,
pelted by these various attacks.
It was so confident too. I love how it just like paralyzed.
Yeah, paralyzed, and they just start wailing on it.
It even has a decent wisdom it has proficiency in wisdom saves, but still.
Oh no.
Yeah, real high DC. It's a
Oh.
tough one.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah. Anything
that's
else
it.
on your turn?
That's all
You're
I can
done?
do.
Okay, it is the Shuzuba's turn. And it is
Oh,
going
not
to...
again.
Shuzuba.
It's
I don't know
it's
why,
just
it sounds
gonna
like a
keep-
vacuum
it's
break.
gonna keep going for Nana because Nana's
This makes
there.
sense.
What?
Yeah, do it!
I am so much
Did you
more
say it
intimidating than a
makes
tree.
sense?
Excuse me.
It makes sense.
I am insulted.
Rudy's just there like,
the
am I
first-
joking?
Yeah.
First attack is a 14 to hit.
My armor class is 14, so it does hit, right?
Oh, does the tree have more armor or not?
Nope, it gives 10 hit
Uh,
points
No,
though.
temporary.
Oh,
hit
okay.
points, yeah.
Well, that's
That's
all
still
right.
pretty good.
Which is nice.
yeah.
Which are all going to
So
go
the
away right now.
bite deals you
Smile.
26 points of piercing damage
Yep.
from the bite, and
Yep,
then
yep.
comes the stinger.
Fail. I will die
And
again.
It's a 14 to hit on the tail again.
Does hit, yeah.
Does it taste like wood?
What?
Probably.
Or if you're
I
away
can't
from your
imagine
mic
it's
again.
nice to bite Nana right now.
And it is 5 points. No, 9 points. I missed the modifier. 9 points of piercing damage.
9 points is better than a 14, so I'm on 5. This is fine. Thank you, big tree boy.
And a Constitution save.
Oh, yep, but I have advantage on that.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh,
You do.
good.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Also, since I got attacked, do I need to save for
Oh, it's
keeping
a
the spell up?
Yes.
What
So
is
make
that one?
it is a Constitution save. So
So make 2 of those?
yes, because you have advantage. So and you need to beat. What did I roll for damage? You need to beat a 12, I believe.
Oh, well, I got an 11 there.
Yeah, but you have
Let's see
advantage.
what
Roll
this
again.
does. Yeah, let's see what this does. Don't do it, you little fucker.
Swearing at
Oh,
you guys
17.
doesn't
We're okay.
matter.
It was going towards the
Ordinary.
3, okay?
And now you roll again against the poison in the stinger.
Ah, yes. Okay, so that was my spell. It's still up, and now we.
Oh, wait, no, you still gotta roll. You gotta do one more time against the spell, but this time you just gotta beat a 10.
Wait, what?
Wait.
It's a
Sorry, I'm confused. Did I roll to
concentration.
keep my spell up?
Yes. But you have
But
you have
I just
advantage on
rolled that.
Constitution saves. But you took damage twice, so that's why you have to roll concentration saves 2
I
times.
understand.
Oh, I didn't roll
But you have-
concentration. Fuck, I rolled.
No, but the concentration is Constitution save.
Okay, yeah, but I
you
had
need to
advantage
roll
on one of those, and I'm
one.
confused on which one.
No,
I
you have
actually
advantage on
succeeded
all of them.
Oh, okay, okay.
So roll again,
So,
and you
did
need
I
to beat
did
a
I not
10.
take damage, or did I keep the spell up? I'm really confused.
Both.
These are separate
You took
things.
damage, but you kept the spell going. But you take a damage twice. So first we roll concentration for the first damage. You
Oh,
kept it,
gotcha,
and then you
gotcha,
took damage
gotcha,
again,
gotcha, gotcha,
and you
So,
kept it
that's
again.
again.
Okay, okay, and now we
And
roll
now-
for the poison.
Precisely.
Okay, I got
Oh
you.
my
I got you.
God.
I was trying to roll them both at once.
I am so happy I'm not a spellcaster.
Right? It's fucking confusing.
You are a spellcaster,
Anyway,
though.
all right.
Well-
So that is 13. Come
Glorified
on.
spellcaster.
Let me do it
I would
again.
say.
Our
Roll
dice
again.
rating is just
There we
Constitution,
go.
Constitution,
It
Constitution.
is so much Constitution. It's like the USA all up in here. Constitution, Constitution. Like we get it. It's fine. So I got a 13 last time and a 12 this time. So I'll take
Okay,
13. I
so
guess.
you are
I think that's the poison one.
poisoned.
Oh well, love that for me. Oh wait, no, it's not acid. I hate it here. It's fine.
And you feel your body seize up.
Oh no.
Hello.
While poisoned by the Shuzuba's tail stinger, you are paralyzed. You can make a save at the end of your turn.
Oh no.
So as your turn ends, you can make another Constitution save. With advantage against
Why is
Yeah.
this
No, wait, because it's not your turn. It's the Shuzuba's turn.
Oh,
it's
no, it's not.
everything
Okay,
else.
alright.
Oh,
Don't
okay,
roll
no, I
anything.
Yeah, yeah,
Ignore
Don't roll
that.
There's
anything.
too many
I'm-
rolls. Oh my
I'm
god.
so confused myself. There's a lot
Okay,
of things
ignore
happening.
that one. That one doesn't count.
It
It's
is.
fine.
It is
okay?
Hannah's turn, and Hannah is just gonna. Hannah is what happened?
Well,
Hannah got
paralysis
hit by...
boy.
Yeah, Hannah got hit by something,
Whale-
but then Hannah didn't
but
get
then,
hit by
but then
anything.
didn't. But then
Mm.
didn't.
Yeah, it was like a
So-
fake out.
Misses with the first attack. No, there's advantage.
Advantage.
Hits just exactly.
Yeah.
Hit. And it's an auto crit. You said
Yeah, auto crits.
for 8 points of damage. Woo!
Nice.
And then hits for another. So it's another 13. Faran the Rampageous is officially bloodied below half health.
Nice.
Ooh.
Excellent. Excellent.
What a name too.
Mm.
Yeah, rampages. I wish that were me.
For someone who's rampageous, he really ain't rampaging.
He,
Shut up.
he is.
We're doing
You know
everything
what?
we can to stop the rampage.
You know
Yeah.
what? You know what?
Just for that,
You
he
know
breaks
what?
paralysis with a heroic action.
As Hannah's just wailing, she goes faster and faster, and Hannah's going to action surge.
Yay!
Do 2 more attacks.
Whoa.
Nice.
What?
I love that for her.
That's
Yeah.
like 2 more crits. Are you kidding me?
Another 12 points of damage.
Holy shit.
Just
And
throat punching this guy
another-
over and over again.
Yeah.
Another 10. So it's
Holy crap.
yeah, this dude is not looking good. She's just like rush, rush, rush. Just draking across him, going.
She's gone full
crazy.
JoJo's on him.
Yeah.
And
If I actually knew what's going on,
it-
it'd be respected.
it is
Sorry, what was
the
that, Paul?
wither. Yeah, you gotta be closer to the mic, Orb.
I was gonna say, if Arthur knew what was going on, he would be like, shit, yeah.
The witherlings are gonna split up. One is going to go for Arthur. One is in the water going to go for Hannah, and they are going to make 3 attacks, I believe. Yes, at first against Arthur and then against Hannah. First attack is a 13 to hit for Arthur.
That's wrong. Not gonna hit.
19
Yeah, that will hit.
and a 23.
Misses.
You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as this thing like is just pelting you with what looks like a femur. It's just
Only 7.
Fine.
Okay. 7's fine.
and then against Hannah, it's a natural 20 for the first attack against Hannah, and it's max damage as well. But she's
Hey.
raging.
Can Rudy negate that?
I can, yes, Rudy. Yes, thank you, Joe.
Yeah,
Thank
okay.
you, Rosie, for reminding me. So,
So
it seems to me that my entire purpose here is to prevent everyone from getting hurt or dying, and with that again, like ghostly skeletal hands, like sort of like rise up and just like either guide Hannah a little bit or the weapon a little bit, and so it misses like a vital point.
it's just like in her flurry, something just pushes her off center a little bit, so she has to correct herself, and it misses.
Mhm.
But the second attack on Hannah is a miss, and the third one is a hit, a regular hit from a regular undead gnoll for 1 point of damage to Hannah.
Oh no, she won't survive that.
She won't make it. She won't make it. Rudy Magicats McGee, you're up.
And on that same vein, I get to heal Nana again.
Fine.
All I want to do is
I
smack
feel
this.
fine.
I just want to smack this bad puppy on the snout, and I gotta heal.
I'm fine. I promise you.
You're
I'm
not
fine.
fine, Nana. You're
I'll
not
be
fine.
Fine.
You're not fine.
Look at me. I'm
Nana,
actually fine.
you're.
I'll be fine.
I'm gonna trust
Dudley
you,
wants to
Nana.
do things.
I'm gonna trust you, Nana.
You're gonna
But
be fine.
if you're not fine, I will resurrect you as many times as I need to.
Do
Yell
your
at you.
cold thing. I want to see it.
All right then. And then now Rudy like turns to the bad pupper and is like, now you stay right here and fight me, Mister. And he summons a spirit shroud on himself.
Okay, as a
Um,
bonus action, I believe.
As a bonus action, yes.
That
And
already
he summons
sounds
it
really
with
fucking cool.
necrotic damage. Is
Yeah.
what he's summoning it
So
as.
these
I love it.
very much like the underworld in Disney's Hercules.
Mhm, mhm.
This like
Nice.
swirl of like gaunt spectral bodies just in a mist around Rudy.
Gently wailing.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
essentially what's going to happen is they kind of so any creature of my choice that I can see within 10 feet of me is its speed reduced by 10. So essentially it's not going to be moving away as fast. And then on that note, Rudy's going to swing his hammer and give it a good boop.
Oh, don't
Wanna
get
go
a
bop?
1. Don't get a 1. I'm
Whoa,
right
that
there.
was a 2!
Rudy's
That was a 2!
magic
That was a
hammer.
2! That was close! That was really close! So 11 to hit. Unfortunately, probably doesn't hit.
It will not hit.
No, that's
unfortunately,
okay.
No.
But the important thing is, he hopes it has his attention now. But yes, he's satisfied that he's summoned more ghostly spirits around. Ghostly spirits for all.
Claire. What is Claire gonna do? There's a lot happening. Claire's gonna switch to her swords and run in next to you, Rudy, and do the double schwaps.
Schweppes.
It is gonna be a miss, and it's gonna be a miss. She goes in and she just starts hitting this thing, but she's not finding any purchase. This thing is just too. It's like she goes to slash it, but she just hits fur and there's like nothing underneath it. And there's like one time she does slash it, but it doesn't seem there's like no blood coming out. There's like a little bit of smoke almost that trails out of where she cut it. No impact really. Bjorn is gonna stay. Bjorn is holding its action to defend against anything that comes near those who are in the back. George, you're up.
I want to get the kids either to Bjorn or out of the room, if possible.
You can get them to Bjorn easily.
Okay.
Nice.
Gonna get them to Bjorn and go, these are yours now. I don't babysit.
Yeah, and
So, wait, the bear just hears a disembodied voice say that?
the bear can smell that you're here and like it definitely makes like a defensive movement, places itself like the kids behind it. It gives you like a little puff, like good job, kid.
Treated as a kid as rescuing the kids after accidentally murdering their character.
It's
a redemption arc.
Really fun. This is actually really fun because I was lurking in Guda's stream earlier, and Guda was like, "What can you tell us about the game tonight?" And I was like, "There might be things where consequences can happen." Immediately,
I
Guda-
found the consequence.
you
No
found
one
the
likes
consequence.
consequences.
Gouda is our consequences, okay?
Yeah.
Oh.
If anyone is going to immediately find consequences, it's George.
Yeah, you still have your action bonus action. If there's anything you want to do,
Yes, there are things that I'm going to do.
do the cool
First of
thing.
all,
You also have a
yeah.
cool thing.
I'm gonna do cool things. Can I do the cool thing that we talked about? Or
That
would
depends.
that hurt lore
There's-
things?
There's two cool things that you've mentioned.
The one
Look.
that you mentioned to me.
Oh, that one you should be able to do if you remember the thing.
There's too
I
many
don't
people
think I
saying
have
things.
to remember the thing if I can see, quote unquote, see them.
Ah, true. Okay,
Because
go
I
for
don't
it.
remember I don't remember its name. I'm really bad with names, Josie.
I should have taken notes. Not like a few minutes ago, someone was like, "Wow, that's such a cool name."
Yeah, wait, hold on. Someone put it in one of your chats. I saw it. Hold on. Someone put it in chat.
Not in mine.
I'm
Well,
not
you
caught up,
can
but
The
sense it.
rampaging.
No.
I can sense it,
kind
yes.
of.
So
It was
George,
something the rampaging, yeah. And it wasn't
George
rampaging.
is gonna have to drop invisibility because can only do one spell at once. So you
Hmm?
see George just pop back up out of fucking nowhere with his arms lifted over his head as this huge fucking lance forms above his head, and he goes, "I'm done with this bullshit."
Let's call me
George,
Pam Sway.
George, you keep that away from us.
But all we see is
Yeah.
the lance, right? We don't even see George.
No, George is visible now. George has to be visible to cast a spell.
For Nana, it's probably a lot of people in the way, like
Yeah, I
blocking
just see
the
this
view.
fucking lance hovering. I'm like, what is he doing now?
I think that's on our side, Nana. Think being the keyword.
Yeah, I'm gonna make an intelligence save for Faran, the Rampageous. I get a 17.
No!
Oh, let her do the cool thing.
It's gonna take half damage.
It's half damage and not the extra effect, but it is still.
So what spell
So-
is this?
12
It's
damage.
a relative
Psychic
psychic lance.
Oh.
Yeah, quality lance, that one.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, so you say that, and this lance shoots out, and it almost seems to go through, like all the way through Faran as standing there paralyzed. There's just a hint of a moment where it staggers as it like impaled his head, and then keeps flying and disappears into the pyre behind. And for Hannah and Arthur, who's standing close, you could just see like the eyes start bleeding, like this bright red is just pouring down the face now, and he's just smiling at you, like with clenched teeth. In her image, we will bathe the world in blood. Anything else you want to do with your turn, George?
Yes, I have a bonus action and my wolf. So for my bonus action, because I know Arthur still has his inspiration, and George would know this as well, I believe.
Mhm.
He's gonna go, "Oi, scary woman! Don't die, you got this! You give Hannah her inspiration.
Scary woman,
Hannah gets
don't die.
inspiration.
Yes.
Scary
and because I have
woman, don't
unfailing
die.
inspiration, even after she uses the inspiration, she still gets her die.
I love that.
How do you mean?
Unfailing. Let me read out what it says. If I can find it again. Unfailing. When a creature adds one of your bardic inspiration dice to its ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. Oh, it's if the roll fails. Never mind. It keeps
Okay.
the dice.
Okay, that's still cool.
Yes.
That is still cool. It is now Faran the Rampage's turn, and I guess I'll just roll the saving
The
throw.
wolf.
The
The wolf
wolf?
is gonna attack again.
But you said you used your bonus action to inspire.
Yeah, but the wolf still has its previous order.
Oh, yes, correct. Give us an attack against Shuzuba.
Oh yes, please. God, that'd be so nice.
I don't.
12 is unfortunately a miss.
But hopefully it distracts it enough.
Maybe, maybe.
It's okay, don't worry about me.
I do get a 20 on the wisdom save now, though.
He's
shit.
finally free.
Faran
I'm kinda
breaks
excited.
out.
At the end of his
Break
turn.
free.
Yeah, at the end of his turn.
Just.
It's okay. I feel like I got excellent value out of this
Me
whole
that was
too,
lesson.
actually.
You know what?
feel pretty
Warlocks
about
may not
this.
have a lot of spell slots, but they make up for it with some spells that pack punches, you know?
On that note, Nana, it is your turn.
Oh yeah! Alright, let's go. We're gonna grow claws again. Just as a casual sort of
Nana, that's not
thing that
healing.
happens.
Nana, what are you doing?
And like these just twiggy barky claws are gonna try and grow out, and she's gonna give it a go. It looks like it'll be a 17 to hit.
17 does hit.
Alright, so that is 2d10 of damage, which I'm gonna roll now.
2d10?
Don't worry about
Holy
it.
moly.
Don't worry about it.
That's
It'll be
good
fine.
damage.
Only if I roll well is it good damage. It will be 14, I believe. 14 damage. Yep.
14 is a good amount of damage.
It is?
Yeah.
Is it
All
acid
right.
damage?
Acid damage.
It's
Jesus.
acid damage as well. Yes.
Oh god.
Wow.
It's fine. This is all fine. An acid tree is what everyone has in their
Acid tree.
garden.
Oh, no wonder
Oh,
he
that's
wasn't
fine.
touching you.
that one tree that just everything about it will kill you.
Yeah.
Rudy
Just
has second thoughts about
like you
touching
get
the
a
tree.
stinging nettle,
Either
but
that-
like just worse.
Really
Either that or
stinging
this
nettles.
fiend is going on a serious trip.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Anything else you want to do on your turn? You have
Yes,
movement
I
bonus
really want my bonus action, and I'm gonna use hidden paths and get the fuck out of there. So Nana just kind of turns to Rudy and says, "Hang in there," and gives him a little wink, and fucking disappears.
Hang in there, champ.
and it literally looks like she turns around and it's that effect, you know, when someone walks behind a tree that's too thin, but it's like Nana literally just turns around and just like disappear behind a hidden
Just
wall.
like
and just like,
two-dimensional suddenly just
Yeah.
gone.
okay, where do you want to
Hey,
reappear?
Is my eye still there?
I
Yes. Okay.
would
What?
like to reappear over by the bear, I believe, over by Bear, and
Yeah.
get myself a little bit of time to patch myself up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
So George, all of a sudden you shoot this lance and then Nana just like takes a step out of nowhere in front of you.
I was being good, I swear. I rescued them. I rescued them. I'm doing good.
Oh, was that your lance, George? That was very scary. Good job.
You do
Oh,
see the
you're
kids
not gonna
now
tell
behind
me.
the bear. Like
Okay.
Nana, you
Oh.
can see the kids are behind Bjorn. Yeah, that was
Nice.
that was amazing.
So you're not here to scold me.
Oh.
Arthur,
I
you go.
suddenly feel very exposed.
Alrighty. Arthur's still in a state of rage.
Mm-hmm. Gerald, you're up next.
Got it.
Gonna try
What is
again. That was 11. 13?
Well, you still add your attack modifier. Remember, it's not just a dice roll.
But there's no attack modifier on that though.
Because you're rolling a custom d20. That's all you're
Yeah,
rolling.
but I got nowhere to actually.
It's okay. It's supposed to be your dexterity and proficiency. So I think it's supposed to be like +7 or 8 on top of that.
Oh shit.
Dexterity.
Dexterity and proficiency.
It's a 6 on top of that. So the first one.
Yeah,
Was,
so
the first one was 17.
both of those hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get him.
Yeah.
2 on the first one.
Yeah, it's supposed to be your dexterity added to that one as well, just so you know.
So Arthur probably hit a lot more and dealt a lot more damage earlier in the fight.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. So that would be
Yeah.
6 on the first one then.
Yeah. Okay, and give me the damage for the second one.
That would be 8 for that one.
Okay, and third
now
attack.
He's gonna do the third attack. 20. I rolled so many 20s tonight.
Is that another natural?
How do you want to
20?
do this?
Whoa!
Yes!
What? Fucking got him!
Can
Got him.
Arthur jump up?
You got 1 hit point left, and you got a crit on him.
Arthur's gonna
Oh,
jump
yeah.
up and slice his head off.
Fair call.
You're gonna jump up and rip his head off.
Yes.
As you jump up and you dig your claws into his neck, he goes, "By her wish, we will stain the lands." And you just rip his head off. But as you're doing it, you feel yourself being pulled down. As you get shunted almost backwards, your back slammed into the ground. As you're holding on to this half-severed head, all of you in the near vicinity can see something. This large, coal, embered hand has come out of the mound and grabbed Farran's legs and is slowly pulling him in towards underneath where the pikes meet.
Oh shit.
What?
Oh no.
And he just cackles. "You're all doomed!" As you just like yank the head off, the body is then pulled in and disappears into this like burning mound, this pyre of flesh.
Alright.
And the head, you're just holding the head now, and it's just like
So
looks like it's starting to glow underneath, and it's growing hot in your hands.
So Arthur's on his back now, with the head in his hand.
Yeah.
He's actually gonna go unconscious at this point.
Okay. Just pass out.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Shit.
Gerald, your turn. There's still the 2 witherlings and
Oh,
the
that
Shuzuba.
happened. That happened.
Okay. All right then. How's the Shuzuba looking?
It's not been hurt much at all.
Oh, okay. Well, now I don't have to concentrate on things, so that gives me some options.
Mhm.
I'm going to. Oh, actually, I have an idea.
I like that face.
I'm going to cast Levitate on the Shuzuba,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna lift it up out of melee range of stuff.
What?
Okay. Does it get to
What?
save? Does it get to
I'm
save?
powering my melee
wait,
attacks!
hold on.
Why?
Unwilling creature that succeeds on a Constitution save is unaffected.
Okay. So a con save.
Con save, yeah, DC 17.
Again.
My spell
I
is
get
useless
a
now.
25.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, well,
And-
then it saves.
When you cast a spell on it, you try to lift it and it just plants its feet. You hear in your head, "Unhand me," in Abyssal.
Oh, in my head.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
I'll come for you next, sorcerer.
Wizard actually points
And
to the
it is
hat
then
with
the
wizard on it.
Unless you have anything else, the Shuzuba's turn.
I mean, that was my entire action. I don't got anything else.
The Shuzuba, looking around, there's a few targets.
What do you mean
yeah,
looking round? I'm right
there's-
here!
I'll roll the dice for it. I'll roll
Now you know how I
This
sleep,
was
Vito.
spec.
No, it's. I rolled the dice for it. It's going to attack the wolf.
I am so
It is
So
a
bad.
24 to hit the wolf with its bite.
No, that doesn't hit.
Wait, what?
I'm kidding.
I'm gonna roll damage anyway.
I love how Ozzy was like, wait, what?
Doesn't matter.
28 points of piercing damage.
Oh.
That hurts. My wolf is still in existence.
Still in existence. Here comes the. I'm gonna roll a die again just for. It's still going for the wolf. And the tail stinger is a 12 to hit.
Well, the wolf is gone. Are you happy now?
Well,
I am.
I mean, wow.
So it just
like
bites,
my
and then the
wolf.
tail stabs into the wolf, and it too just like turns into this little puffball on the ground.
Wolfie dough.
But not before it gets like spinny eyes, you know.
The little knocked out Pokemon.
It's knocked out. Yeah. It is. That's
Dire
what the
Wolfie,
come
gonna
back.
do.
Can we have it that the puff balls just automatically go into my bag like
Yeah,
Pokeballs?
definitely.
As it should
Thank
be.
you.
No, it's a command word. You have to say "come back," and it just comes to your hand.
Come back!
Direwolf, return!
Yeah.
No, we can't use return. That's used somewhere else. We have to say come back. It's very clear.
Hannah is gonna wail on this Witherling. That's a hit, and that's a hit. I don't think this Witherling is gonna survive. Nope. She just like turns around and just like slams the Witherling's head in between her big like paw hands, and its face just its skull is just crushed. And then she's gonna jump over and join the fray against the Shuzuba, and the other Witherling is now going to make an attack against an unconscious Arthur.
Shit.
That's probably not good.
Right, it's just gonna hit you. It's with advantage because you are down. It's a 13 to hit, though. I don't.
Officer 15. Officer 15.
Hey!
Second attack is a 18 to hit, though.
Quick Save Gaming, thank you so
And
much
it's
for the raid.
an
Hello,
auto-crit
Raiders.
because
I'm
you
down
are
here. Hello. Welcome in,
And
Quick Save. Welcome in,
deals a whole
GIF
6
TV.
points of
Hello,
bludgeoning
hello.
damage. You just-
The
Oh,
jury.
wow.
Hello, how you
Just
doing,
like
mate? Welcome on in.
bone club
With the
in
Wings,
your
thank you for the
chest.
follow. Hello.
Wow.
Everyone, hello, hello.
That's a whole lot of...
Wow, thank you so much for the raid, mate. Thank you. And welcome in, Raiders. Oh, wow, everyone. Aussie Viper, thank you as well
Are
for
you
the
waking up
follow.
now?
Holy moly.
Okay.
Look at all this love. Look at the chat. Make sure you get
Rudy,
some
you're
love
not
and hype into the
staying
chat.
unconscious.
Bear with me for 2 seconds, guys. I'm gonna make my turn, and then I will be right with you. Bear with me for just 2 seconds. Alrighty, sorry. I was just getting a raid. Sorry about that. So as for my turn, why? I'm here. I'm in the heaviest fucking armor, and nothing wants to. I'm just so mad right now. Nana's gone. Gerald's trying to lift this thing out of my
Language, Rudy!
Oh, that's it. That is so it. Rudy,
Captain America
Rudy
language.
drops his shield. He
Oh,
is
no.
ropeable right now. Drops his shield, and he channels all of his rage into his gloved hand, and he just reaches out to grab the face of the creature in front of him using inflict wounds at max level.
Oh,
Wow.
He is
Yeah,
Good.
furious
good
right
spell.
now.
Good spell.
Nana knew it'd push him over the edge.
15 to
Tactical.
hit.
15 hits.
Oh! Alright, that is a fuck ton of damage.
At 5th level, is pretty good.
45 necrotic damage right to the face. He is infuriated. Absolutely ropeable.
Oh,
That's
Don't
half
know.
of what it currently has.
That's what I thought.
that's some pretty
Nice.
good. That's a pretty good damage
Yeah.
roll.
Now
You
you will fight me. And he's like holding the snout. He's just like, while the damage.
Yeah, and
is
as you're
there.
doing so, you can see like the fire inside it goes pale, and like hair starts falling off. Patches of skin around its face just start like dying and falling. You can see like teeth rotting.
That's
and
the
it
right
just-
answer. Yes.
Tell me your whimpers.
Oof.
It does whimper. It does
Rudy
whimper.
wants to turn all of his yelling into an intimidation roll.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. I'll do an intimidation roll.
Due to massive damage.
Oh, that was almost a natural one, just a 9.
Still not intimidating after all that. He's just
Still
like,
not intimidating.
"Yeah, whatever."
Damn it! That makes
As
him even
in-
angrier.
As intimidating as a jelly bean.
George is
Oh.
more intimidating, and everyone thinks he's a kid.
Exactly.
And I love that for him.
That is it. That is all Rudy wants to do. He won't even pick up his shield again. He is just, he's here. This is what he's doing.
Yeah, and Claire swipes at it twice, hits once, does a bit of damage.
Alrighty, Raiders, thank you so much. Thank you for everyone coming in there. Sorry I had to quickly take my turn there. Welcome on in. I believe most of you guys are fairly new to what we're, to the channel. Quick Save Gaming, you were doing some Dungeons & Dragons as well. Hope your campaign was going fantastic. Hope you're having a good time, first and foremost. Raiders, welcome on in. I'm AussieDevFro, I'm the one down the bottom who's waving, again, just in case. We are pretty much all the way in on a boss battle right now. So there's a lot of combat happening, a lot of fast moving parts. But feel free to ask any questions you want into the chat. I will do my best to answer via text for the moment. We're probably going to sort of do a question and answer time after the battle. So if you bear with us from then, we can answer all your questions. But make sure, yeah, just enjoy the show, first and foremost. And thank you once again for all the follows in the raid. I really do appreciate it.
Brownie points are
selfish.
Brownie points are
completely
absolutely gone. Yep.
And
Oh, George.
at, I believe, 3rd level, I'm going to use Dissonant Whispers on this thing. And go, "You have hurt these people." I guess they're okay. "You have killed my wolf." You killed my wolf, and that's all that fucking matters. I want you dead.
Oh my god, all the anger in the party at the moment.
Oh, I love this rage. This is excellent.
I get a 20 on the save.
No.
Oh.
So I take half damage and no fear.
Why is everyone making their saves? Can you just be feared?
Fear me.
It's scared of me.
It's very hurt though. You still have movement bonus action.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna heal Nana because she's right next to me.
Oh, thank you.
But you already used a spell this turn.
Can I not use Healing Word then?
No, because that's a spell. You can do a spell and a cantrip.
That's okay.
Dang it.
Don't worry about me. I'll chug a potion. I have a lot, actually. I have 2 now. That's more than one.
Chug-a-lug.
Oh, got the
Then
other cool thing.
cantrip, I'm going to use Blade Ward on myself,
Okay, that's a good one.
just in case I made it mad.
well, if you made it bad.
Just
It
gonna do
can't.
a little shuffle to be slightly behind the bear.
Yeah, you're sitting there.
Yeah, just I need a meat shield.
Nana, your go.
Yes, well, I feel like I should probably drink a potion. So we're gonna do that, because I think potion is gonna give me a little bit more than...
You could do the other cool thing as well, which would make the potion even cooler.
Which... Are we thinking about the same cool thing is my next question. The thing thing?
The
Yeah.
thing on the spoon.
The thing on the spoon? Spoon thing?
Yeah.
Also,
let's
drinking
do-
alcohol heals you as well if you
Oh,
remember.
yeah, remember? You got the amulet of the drunkard.
Because
That's
we bought you the
true!
amulet as a present
Holy
you
shit.
also have
for our
Also
functioning
have less-
alcoholic Nana.
Let's not forget you also have the Balm of the Summer Court.
Yes. Oh, I was thinking Beacon of Hope. Is that not what we were thinking?
That you could do that too. That's the one
Okay.
I was thinking about. Yeah.
Okay, that's yeah. So I'm gonna drop my tree guys. I'm gonna drop Guardian of Nature. I am going to grab the spoon, and I'm going to cast Beacon of Hope. So this spell bestows hope and vitality. Choose any number of creatures within range. So all of my allies within 30
everyone,
feet
right?
can have this. For the duration, each target has advantage on Wisdom saving throws and Death saving throws, and regains the maximum number of hit points possible from any healing.
Oh.
So I think we all heal up to full, is that right? At least for
No,
a minute?
Whenever you don't roll any dice, you get the maximum
maximum.
possible. You treat
that's
all
really
dice
nice.
rolls as full. So if you were to drink a potion, you don't roll the dice, you just count out what's the maximum possible.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, it's real good.
Cool. Well, I can't drink a potion this time anyway because that was my action.
So
However,
it's a bonus action to drink a potion.
oh right, we did say that, didn't we? Okay, yeah. Well, in that case, I will drink a potion because I'm gonna fucking need it. So I'll just remove that from my inventory and assume that I'm back up to however much I can have.
Depends on what kind of potion it is.
It's just a regular potion of healing.
And it should be 2d4 plus 2, which would give you 10 points, since it's max healing.
Happy with that. I'll just remove that and that'll be my thing. Boop. That's my turn.
Yeah, Arthur Orblet the Third. Are you still gonna... Are you knocked out?
Yes.
Okay. Gerald.
Yes.
Oh shit, I
How
should have
far
saved
is
Arthur.
how far is Arthur from me?
He's about 30 feet, 25, 30 feet. But there's a Gnoll currently, like, just bashing it on him.
Yeah. I feel like that's a problem. You know.
Only a
You
small problem.
also know that you have multiple times one shot to these things with your Eldritch Blasts. They are
That's-
not sturdy.
That's true. And you know, I've always got more Eldritch Blasts.
You do love a good
so,
Eldritch Blast.
You know, let's for a change, let's Eldritch Blast him.
Yeah. Oh, whatever. We can do Eldritch
Holy
Blast.
moly.
Yeah, that hits. That hits.
17. This one deals 13 force damage.
Yeah, it's fine.
Got-
Nice.
Is there another
Nice.
one?
Now there's only the Shuzuba left.
Only the Shuzuba. Well, the next blast then has got its name on it.
Oh, perfect.
22
Yeah.
to hit.
And that hits.
Max
Yeah,
damage.
take this from the
15
Max.
force damage.
15 force damage. Nice. Yeah, this thing is now looking beat and hurt, but it's not looking like it's going to stop. And you hear again in your head, "Why do you turn on us?" And anything else you want to do for your turn? You're just shrugging, mentally shrugging.
The rest of the
Just
party
shrug.
just sees you going like this.
Yeah, I'm just like, nobody told me anything about this.
It is the Shuzuba's turn.
I swear to
I
Earth.
I want it to run away and go for someone else.
If it runs
See.
away.
I almost want to say that Rudy attempted to grapple with that
No,
grip,
it's gonna
but
attack Hannah.
It's amazing.
Oh,
No,
Disrespect.
kidding. You remove your shield, right?
yeah, Rudy dropped the shield to grab it with his gloved hand.
Yeah. Okay, so it's coming for you now. It is coming for you now that you
That's
put
fine.
the shield
I-
down as well.
So hang on, let me unequip that shield just so I know what my AC is.
Yeah, well, this is a 16 to hit.
Oh, that actually might hit Rudy. That does hit Rudy now. Yep.
This
it
was what you
fucking
wanted,
hurts.
right?
Yeah.
That's what you wanted, isn't it?
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
This is what you want.
Oh,
You did this to yourself.
He didn't want anyone else to get hit by it, and everyone
8
else got
points
hit by
of
it.
piercing damage from the bite.
Is that all? Come on! Hit
Then
me
comes
like you
the
mean
tail. The tail is a natural 1.
What the hell?
it. Rats.
It
Rudy
beats
is
the snot out of me, and Rudy's just like, whatever.
Rudy's secretly
It
a
goes-
masochist.
it goes
He's
to
like,
hit
just
you
hurt
with
me.
its finger. It goes
I
to
need
hit
to
you with
feel
its
something.
finger, but as it hits, you realize like the stinger comes in at the side, like below your rib cage, and you realize, have you lost weight? And it hits nothing through the armor.
Oh no! Oh,
It hit
when
the
your
gap in
kidneys
my
fell
ribs.
out, man. We're gonna have to fucking
Yeah,
look
it's
for
like
those.
it hits like precise, like underneath the rib cage, like where the soft parts is. But it doesn't go in far enough to actually hit you, and you realize,
Yeah.
shit, you must have really lost weight recently.
Yeah. Not eating enough, clearly.
Not eating enough, clearly.
Must remind Nana to make third helpings next time for me.
It is going to be Hannah's turn. She's going to wail on this thing.
You're gonna need to up
and,
your calcium intake.
Oh,
Yes.
good point, Gerald.
Milk.
hits.
Milk for the
First-
boy. Writing her grocery list while we're fighting.
God.
Such a Nana thing, though.
Second attack also hits. This thing is looking very hurt. Very, very, very hurt. Rudy, it is your turn.
Actually,
Oh,
I just had a
no.
thought. Inflict wounds is a touch attack, yeah?
Yeah.
Was Spirit Shroud activated? Like Spirit Shroud.
Oh.
Wait, so Spirit Shroud.
Roll
It's
damage
a
for
constant.
Spirit Shroud.
Yeah, I was gonna say so it's an instantaneous spell. Does that affect concentration?
No, it doesn't. So Spirit
It
Shroud
doesn't.
should
So
have.
Spirit Shroud should have popped. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
All right.
roll
Well,
damage for Spirit Shroud.
yeah,
God.
it's 2d8.
These things might kill it.
2d8 necrotic. 7 damage. Add that retroactively.
That's exactly what it has.
Hey.
Oh shit! So
Unconscious.
how does this
So,
work?
yeah.
How did this happen?
How do you want to do this? You tell us.
So Rudy hasn't let go of the snout. I think we'll just keep playing it like that. So Rudy hasn't let go of the snout, and he drags the head down to the clawing sort of like spirits,
You start
and they just
grabbing at
take
it.
hold and just pull it to the floor, like draining its life essence essentially. And by the time it rests on the floor, it's dead.
Yeah, it's just now like these semi-corporeal, spectral like torsos are just like tearing at it, pulling it to the ground, and yeah, it's
Terrifying.
eventually
That's what I-
falls
Goddamn
silent,
thoughts.
and you're all in this chamber now. There's this little trickling river. There's still the burning pyre
The hardcore rock music in the background.
that I'm about to fix.
I know. It's just funny when you said the trickle and like.
My music's been like since I had a Sirenscape problem, the music didn't restart when I relaunched the thing, so it's just been quiet for me the whole time.
Oh, it's been great.
Oh,
Sorry.
that's all right. All right. Well, if there's no obvious threats and there's no more prisoners either, right? Like they're all gone.
Yeah, no,
they
it
were-
looked
I'm
fine.
gonna go back to my regular. Are we safe to go back to the
Yeah.
regular scene?
Well, there
Yeah, we
seems to
can
be
do-
one laying on the ground over there. You guys probably didn't see him how he died.
Oh,
So he's just napping.
You mean the one with the concave chest?
You see
Feel
that
like-
from the
feel like
distance?
we-
You don't.
feel like we might
It's fine.
Arthur's,
no, no.
Arthur's
Arthur-
currently napping.
Yeah, Arthur is still like knocked out on the ground.
All right. So
Mm,
before
alright.
anyone does anything, Rudy is going to cast, essentially gather everyone in close,
Yeah,
and I think he's going to cast Prayer of Healing. I believe up to 6
it's
creatures.
10 minutes.
Okay, so anyone who wants to hang around, maybe not that then. Maybe Mass Healing Word is probably a better option just to
If
sort
you
of
do,
get it.
because Nana has Beacon of Hope up, so you don't need to roll. You tell us the
Oh,
maximum
yeah,
amount of
nice.
healing.
That's fantastic.
What about Mass Cure Wounds? That's instantaneous.
Yeah,
That's even
that
better.
will
Okay.
work
do
too.
that.
So just roll max damage.
Max
yeah,
damage.
just
Healing,
yeah,
healing,
just-
please.
yeah.
Right, okay.
Kill
It's all
everyone.
Just
healing,
kill
sorry.
everyone, you say?
Yeah,
All
okay,
right.
alright. So,
No
yeah,
worries.
that's totally fine. Okay, so that's 28 health to everybody.
Nice.
Oh.
I
Nice.
love
Nice.
that.
I
Yeah,
was
to
still at max.
everybody.
So.
I was
No, he's
also
just
at max.
topping everybody up. He's
I
just
am
making
Arthur,
sure.
still
Arthur
10
only
under.
lost 7 points. So.
I still had
Yeah.
15 temporary hit points.
That's,
Wow,
I'm
must be
still-
fucking
It
nice.
was more
I'm
for
still at
Nana
70
and
because
the
of my
Hannah
Gerald could not
and
be
the
happier.
bear.
But Arthur's still unconscious.
Yeah, Nana.
Oh
was
wait, no,
over it,
Rudy
kinda
is gonna work on that as
give
well.
a little shake.
He's come over
Yeah.
and he's gone, Nana, no, you need to shake harder, and literally just grabs Arthur by the scruff and like lifts.
You find he's actually exhausted, not anything, so he falls back down.
No, he's still holding him.
Okay.
Rudy's not letting go.
Well, he's
like,
like this then.
no sleeping on the job.
Whatever you do, he does not wake up.
Looking around as well as this is happening, there are some knickknacks laying about this chamber near
Yes.
where the pyre is burning.
Absolutely.
You
Because
can
I was
see-
gonna. Oh, sorry, Jason.
On the ground where Faran fell, the flail lays on the ground. There is also what looks like near where these two pikes have been put into the ground lays a few objects and what looks like a small coffer. It's old, it's worn, but it's there.
Gerald's gonna say to everyone, "Stay back from the fire for for the moment, would you?"
You can also see to the left of the fire, from the opposite side of the pyre to where the kids were, there is what looks like a stone basin that has some liquid in it.
I suppose we should probably not touch that either, just in case.
Yeah. So my intention is to basically destroy this altar to Salishka, because that's pretty much what I'm assuming this is at this point.
You may assume as such.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the fire out, even if I have to like get containers of water out of this little stream and just douse it.
Might take a while, but you can do it.
Yeah, and uproot
do I still have
uproot the
tidal wave?
spears and
No, I don't.
toss them aside. And then I'm going to inspect the presumably offerings that are around the fire.
You find what looks like a wand. You find a dagger that is unsheathed, just a dagger laying. You find what looks to be a scabbard, like a scimitar in a scabbard. But the handle itself, it doesn't really have a crossguard, but the handle itself has familiar iconography that you've seen before.
Oh, okay. I recognize
the handle itself, with where the crossguard would be, instead looks like almost like a circle upturned. It looks like a humanoid shape with like two semicircles that go up. It looks like the symbol of Serenray that Rudy Magic Hands McGee had at the start of that campaign.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so the handle to the sword is like a symbol of Serenray.
Oh,
There's
okay.
also a potion bottle and the coffer. And there's also the flail. It's laying like where Faran fell.
All right. Nana, you still have the bag of holding, yes?
Oh, yes, I bring it everywhere. It's so convenient. And she kind of shuffles it around and goes, what do you want to put in it?
I think we put the flail and scimitar in there for the moment, possibly the dagger as well. I think we need to, I'd like to identify all of these at a later point. I don't think necessarily that we want to spend 10 minutes doing nothing here necessarily.
I mean, we might need 10 minutes to wake him up.
Oh, true.
Don't worry, I'm gonna drag him out of here even if he's unconscious.
As Rudy's holding Arthur, he is like doing little spasms, and he's like, Samantha, my child.
Are you still holding onto that head, Arthur?
And then you see he
Cuddling
is,
it like a plushie.
and then he goes, George, good.
Yeah, right, I'm good.
So Josie, is Arthur still holding on to the head? Like, are the claws like
Yes,
stuck in
you
it?
can see, you can see these burn marks. Like the palms of Arthur's hands are like covered in burn blisters, and the head is currently just the skull. Like it's like a soot-covered skull.
That is actually terrifying. Put that down, and Rudy like smacks his hammer on the skull to like get it out of his claws.
Roll a d20 when you swing the hammer.
Oh god, if this is the one, I will actually cry.
I will laugh so hard.
Oh my god, that would be
Please
perfect
be a
though.
1.
13 to hit.
No.
Because I did say Arthur would be like holding on to it as tight as he could while he's unconscious.
Well, it's just a skull. It should just shatter, right?
It doesn't.
Do you suppose we put that? I mean, look, I've had weirder things in here.
No, he won't let go, Nana. That's the problem. The
No,
claws
let
are
him
like
have
stuck
it.
on it.
Let him have
Nana,
it.
it's burning his hands.
Pour some water on it.
Just dip Arthur in the water.
I'll just try it again, shall I? I'll just smack it again. Why not? What's the worst that could happen?
Pour water on it.
Oh no.
What indeed?
Rudy's going for another swing.
Oh,
First
Yeah, go for it.
aid.
11.
That's even worse.
Isn't that a 2 to hit though?
That
So
is a
you're-
2. Yeah. Rudy's been skirting that
my
one for a
God.
while now, actually.
If his hands are burning, just pour water on it.
What's George doing?
George feels a little sense of responsibility of the kids, a little smidgen of guilt.
George,
Just
good.
a little.
It's like,
He doesn't know what
this?
it is
What
because
is this
he's never
strange new
felt
feeling?
it before. And he goes over to the kids and go, you good? You good? Do you have a name? Do you have an owner?
An
No. Oh my lord.
Oh my
Wow.
God. I love it.
They just look at you and then look at each other and says, "Are we leaving?"
Ah.
One of them is like holding on to Bjorn, like just like got their hands like.
Oh, if
Tight.
anyone asks, I saved you. By the way, I did that. I was the invisible one that saved you. Yeah. If anyone asks.
But George was the invisible one that saved him. Why is he saying it in such a
No, he just
suspicious
wants
way?
him to know, you know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He needs to take credit for that.
Yeah. He needs his pay raise.
Oh,
But
yeah.
what happened to the adult? I see he seems to have a very strangely hoof-sized print in his rib cage. That's
Oh, you didn't see the elk?
The elk that kicked him squarely.
Yeah, but
in-
where did
Don't
the
worry
elk come
about it,
from,
Rudy.
though?
It's
Like, I didn't
prob-
see where the elk came from. I was too
Probably
focused
the
on.
same place as the other.
It's probably the same
Same
place
place
as
as
the
the-
wolf.
No. It probably came from the fire.
Oh, it could have come from the fire. You're
George.
not wrong there, George.
Good.
I will roll
you shut up.
deception if I need to.
Samantha.
No, Rudy didn't see it. So he's actively like he's
I'm going
he's
to
fine.
say, however, that George, as everything's happening, as you're walking along, as this all taking in all, you would be probably because of how your senses work compared to everyone else. You would realize that the liquid in the basin is perfectly still.
Even with all of us like moving around in the vibrate.
Yeah, there's no disturbance at all to the surface.
Don't be ooze. I swear to God.
George is not going to tell anyone. He's gonna just like, yep.
I don't know if George is gonna tell anyone, honestly.
I will eventually get around once I'm done, like having a look at all the things around the fire. Then the basin is the next stop after that.
Claire and Hannah, after a while, does offer to take the kids like outside. They talk amongst themselves, and then Claire comes up. I think we've cleared out what we can. I don't think there's any more tunnels. We could take the kids topside. We don't want them inhaling any more smoke, and it's like, because when you're working, it's like you're causing some smoke disturbance. It's like while we're putting the fire out, it's still like causing these like big fluids.
Yeah.
George will speak up about that and say, the one kid seemed concerned about the one over there. We should probably deal with that too. And he feels like he gets a little bit quiet. No guilt.
Sure, never guilt. Sure.
Rudy got to take a strength check because he's literally probably dragging me around the room like this.
You're unconscious. You're not fighting back. I shouldn't. Should I?
Well, I'm not that easy.
You're not
to
fighting.
up.
Well, you're still.
You're still within his drag capacity.
Oh, fair
Yeah.
enough.
I'm not lifting you off the. I'm
He's
dragging
not bench
you.
pressing
like,
you.
No,
Yeah.
if you're not waking up, I'm dragging you. I'm literally dragging you through the water over and over again at this
Well,
point. To try and
I hope I'm on my back.
Waterboarding him over and over.
No.
I'm on
He's
my back,
when
not
you
my
mumbled again,
Yeah.
he put the head under for a second.
Oh, the head that he's holding.
No.
Oh, his head.
You're
Just a quick,
drowning out.
just a quick little dip. Just a quick little dip.
Don't do that to
It was
David.
like
Why
it
does
was like
someone see this?
it was like 1 second, not even that. Come on,
Well, he's not
just to
like-
get his cheeks wet, you know.
You know, you could just splash him, Rudy.
Oh, I know.
Gerald's just like, all right. I'm gonna look at this basin.
Rudy, if we need to, I'll just wild
As
shape
you're-
and we'll take him up that way.
Arthur, you find yourself back in that scene. The one that's still, but the wind is blowing. But it's different. The Shuzuba slowly fades away, like it's made out of sand, and the wind carries it off. The shape in the shadows behind, with the green eyes, also seems to disappear. But the eyes linger in the shadows of the underbrush. And then the imagery of your wife also disappears, blown away on the wind. And you feel the hand of old Deadeye on your shoulder, He says, "The prey has been slain. But now," and the hand moves down to your hands, and you look down, you're still holding the skull, and it's burning your hands. "You have to let go."
Arthur has let go.
And as you do, the scenery changes. It's the same campsite, but 24 hours earlier. Samantha's making a fire. She's grilling some pheasants that you shot. You can see her belly. She's stroking it a little bit while she's moving things around on the fire.
Oh no.
You're coming back. You've gathered water from a nearby brook. You can see the campsite. And it feels like you're there for hours and hours, just talking. And then the scenery fades, and you open your eyes, and you see Rudy Magic Hands McGee, lidless, lipless, noseless, yelling at you.
Because the skull, which I'm assuming dropped from his grasp, landed on his foot, and he's not happy about it. He's like, it hurt, it's on fire. What?
But what Arthur ends up doing is just giving the biggest hug he's ever had, and he just wakes up, giving the biggest hug he's ever gave, and he just says, "Please, just hold me for a little while."
He's soaking wet.
Arthur, and then Rudy starts whispering. He's like, "I don't know what you've been going through, but don't worry, we took care of it together." And he sort of like shuffles, so like, because he's assuming Arthur's face is on his shoulder, he shuffles so he can now see the Shuzuba. Wait, Sathu? How do I say it?
Shuzuba.
No, I can't say
Sure.
it. I'm telling you now, my tongue won't do it.
He's missing lips.
Yeah, I'm missing lips. I can't do it. But he shuffles it. He shuffles him over.
I can't.
So he can see the creature, and the fact that it has a half decomposed face. It's like, don't worry, Arthur. I took care of it.
And that the Shuzuba's body looks like it's crumpling, like it's smokeless, heatless fire. It's like it's like burnt wallpaper. The skin is like curling up and disappearing, and just slowly smoldering away and disappearing. Gerald, you wanted to have a look at things?
Yes. So first thing first, I'll open up the coffer and see what was in it.
Lots of coins and gems.
Nice.
Oh,
Like lots of it.
Let's
Like
go.
lots of
I'll have a proper count of that later once we're safe. And we'll have a look at the basin and see what's going on there.
It's a stone basin. It doesn't look like it's got any imagery on it. Like it's like a carved stone basin, and it's filled to the brim, like surface tension with blood.
Oh,
It's perfectly still.
Why am I not surprised?
this is not great. And I sort of poke the hat and say in Abyssal, "You know anything about this?"
Yeah. It's for communication.
With who?
Whoever's on the other side.
Oh, is it always on, or is it a thing you've got to activate?
Works both ways. If it activates on one side, it activates on both.
Ah, all right, I see. Do you know how to activate it?
Try touching it.
Is that really the only way?
Better ideas. And you can all hear the hat talking because Gerald isn't like particularly being quiet right now.
Yeah, and we're just like, well, it's pretty
Yeah.
normal.
Just chatting away in Abyssal.
Is that normal?
Oh, yes, that's normal, but they're friends. Might even be roommates.
They were
They're
roommates.
roommates. Oh my god, they're roommates.
Rudy's like still hugging Arthur, going, I don't know who's saying that. I can't really. I'm just.
And Gerald
He won't let
go.
go.
Kind of reaches out towards, and there's no. That's silly just to do. Back in common. You all, there's a basin of blood here, and my hat tells me that it's likely a two-way communication device with someone or with something on the other side of it. We could activate it and perhaps say hello to whoever or whatever it is. Do we want to do that?
Arthur let go of Rudy at this moment. And
Oh no!
shuffles
No! You let's go and I
shuffle
okay,
over
fine.
to Gerald and goes. They can communicate.
Oh, you're up. You're feeling all right, Arthur.
Next question.
Arthur.
Next question.
Arthur.
And he's holding up his hands. He goes, next question.
Yeah, because he didn't. You hear Rudy in the distance. He didn't let me heal. He just wanted a big hug instead. Arthur, get over here.
Do I have to touch it? And
You don't have to.
Arthur's moving forward, already gone to touch it.
Yeah.
Whoa. Let me do. Hold on.
And he's touched it by the time you said hold on.
Okay, so you're gonna touch
Gerald.
Arthur's
like,
touched it.
and just so you know, like Gerald's like looks like he kind of wants to stop him, but also doesn't want to be the one to touch the blood himself. So he's kind of just kind of like, oh no, don't, better you than me, kind of a situation.
So you really want that, but... No.
As you touch it, the surface ripples, but not from where you touch it, but from the center. And it ripples out, and it keeps rippling in this pattern. Even after you stop, it keeps rippling. And then after a while, a face appears. An expectant face. It looks like calm, a pale face. White irises, bone white hair and horns. It looks almost like it's looking over an edge. It has a very much of a
Is
and
this
then
our
sees you.
Is this our demon lady?
And you just see the face twist in fury, and then just
hello.
and then it just disappears.
Yes.
And the blood starts racing out of the basin. And a trickle of blood comes over the edge, falls on the ground, and as soon as it hits the ground, it just, like a flash fire, starts burning, and more starts trickling out. As the basin starts boiling, the blood starts pouring up out of it. And wherever it touches the ground, it just starts burning. And it just starts crawling along the ground. It just keeps coming faster and faster.
Arthur turns around.
Grab George, run.
Arthur just turns around and says run. His burnt hands.
Just crawling. The heat is immense as this thing is just spilling over, causing everything around it to burn.
I think it's time for us to leave. We've gathered up everything,
like
thankfully, beforehand. So, yes.
George calls out, grab the gold!
George, the gold has been grabbed.
We already grabbed everything, thankfully. Before the basin situation.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and it keeps filling up. Like, as you're running, you start like leaving the cavern, you can hear the roaring flames, you can feel the heat, and the smoke keeps building. And it takes you still a few minutes, but eventually you make it out. And you are greeted by the night sky and campfires. And you can see the guild members sitting around. They've made up camp, they put up tents. They got a campfire going and they are sitting, talking. Seems to be a bit of a jovial tune being played by someone. as you come bursting out of the caverns, and there is literally fire coming out of
Oh,
the
shit.
tunnel behind you. It's
Oh,
still
it's
pouring
that.
out.
Jesus
Oh, yeah.
As we run out, Rudy's screaming, "It was Arthur's fault! It was Arthur's fault!"
But when we get out,
Everyone!
Arthur's got to collapse back into unconsciousness.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Why?
Oh, no, we gotta
Why?
Okay, is the fire coming, just following us out the tunnel?
As you come up to the top, you can see fire just pluming up like this pillar of flame, but it looks like it stopped like 15 feet short of the entrance.
Oh,
But this
okay.
massive black pillar of smoke is
Oh.
just coming out of the entrance. Where
No,
you
we can
just
leave Arthur in that.
launched
That's fine.
both out.
You know, that had me worried there for a second.
Although, Gerald, this is a high time I said I told you so about something.
What?
Communication between a servant of Salishka and our fiendish lady. Does that not confirm that Salishka is the one imitating the Pallid Princess?
No, that was no. I think you're getting mixed up with the names there, Rudy. Salishka is a fiend, not claiming to be the Pallid Princess.
And Nana's gonna interrupt and go, "He's quite heavy. Can we stop talking about Pallid whatever?"
So wait, no, sorry, I think I might have gone confused. Was the figure in the bowl either our fiend enemy
Yeah,
or
it was.
right.
It was,
And
the
oh,
one
I
you
might have
shoot.
just said my statement wrong then, because what Rudy meant was that our fiend lady is communicating with Salishka, not Urgathoa. That was more what he meant. Sorry, that was my
Yeah. But Salishka is, just for to make it clear, Salishka
Is
is
the
not the
Paladin.
one. No, Salishka is
No?
not the one claiming. to
He's
be
a
the Pallid
genie in a
Princess.
bottle, baby.
Yeah, Salishka
It's-
is a fiend that's trapped in the bottle
Right. Okay.
with
my
the
bad.
999 demons.
Bottles of demons on the wall. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, is apparently
Suriel,
the one.
that's the
Suriel.
one. Sorry.
Yeah.
Who is also probably
Suriel and Suriel
Salishka's-
is Salishka's god.
Okay, so Rudy's point stands, but not in the way that he thought. Correct. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Retcon the
Yeah,
wording.
yeah.
Look, he's missing a lip. It's okay.
I think I lost a bit of brain back there.
As you come up to the surface, as this happens, the fire, the plume, you see the night sky. The music stops for a moment, and a few people stand up, and you can see Hannah and Claire have joined them. The children look like they're being taken care of. Venarian walks up, and he says, "You all made it. That's wonderful." And he just like walks up and gives everyone a group hug, and just like pulls everyone in.
Rudy
Arthur's
has
on the-
held
No,
Arthur up
that's-
to be in the hug.
Yeah.
So
Arthur's
Arthur
on-
is in the hug.
We just weekend at Bernie
He's collapsed.
this thing.
Yeah.
Like,
George tries to squirm out.
Is he going to be okay? And he looks at Arthur.
Oh, he's just being a drama queen. He's fine.
Yeah,
I'll
think
fix up
he's-
his hands.
I think he's in shock more than anything.
Yeah, he seemed to have some form of connection with the beast down
What
there.
happened down there? Come, and like food, drink, stories.
Rest.
Healing on.
After
this
the drinks and stories,
person.
Gerald. And he just pulls you all in, and you are all gathered around this large campfire they've set up. You can see a bit a ways off, someone is currently sitting at what looks like a grave that has been made for the lost guild member. And everyone is trying to keep morale up, and as you sit down and you are handed some food, that's where we're going to wrap up for today.
Yay.
One more thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
You
can do
know
it
what to
somehow.
do, Josie. You said grave.
Grave entangled.
Graves
Are you-
flowers.
Oh,
What?
Graves need flowers.
Nana's
I'm
gonna
using
go do the
Ah.
flowers.
And give some flowers.
These very like white, pale pink and yellow field flowers, like brook flowers, just pop up.
Yeah.
But there's time to do some housekeeping if anyone has any questions.
yes.
If you want to know if Gerald can definitely get some identification done,
Oh,
we can.
that is absolutely what I'm going to be doing. Yep.
Mm.
Identify all the things.
I want to attune to the necklacey thingy.
You attune to the necklace. It is a periapt of wound closure.
Love that for you. Is that like a healing
Oh,
thing?
a
I
heal?
love
That's
that.
a
It is.
that's a
When
very
you go down,
very nice necklace.
you automatically stabilize at the start of your turn.
That's so good.
Ooh. See, Rudy, everyone
I
can heal.
when you use short rest to roll hit dice, I believe you roll heal double.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
It's
Wow.
very nice thing that we're never gonna see again.
But are you going to identify these items?
Yes.
Okay. Is anyone ready to type all of this down? Because there's going to be
I-
cash and
my-
items.
My notepad is at the ready, Josie.
Okay. It is 1,050 gold pieces,
Whoa!
248 silver pieces,
Yep.
901 copper pieces, and about 6,000 GP worth of gems.
We can fucking save the NPCs.
Hell yeah.
We can save both of them.
Nah, the fella who got his ribcage.
Not that
caved in,
guy. Not that guy.
He also
No.
burned in.
He also
in blood.
melted.
Yeah, not that guy. Not that guy. Fuck, we didn't even know him. He's fine. I'm talking about whatever's to come.
He's cremated already at this point.
He is.
But you could technically, you have the resources to save the guild member who died
Okay,
fighting the Gnoll.
so maybe just super
Oh,
quickly then, were
yeah.
any of those gemstones diamonds?
Yes, there would be enough diamonds for. I'd say there's like 1,750
Though
in
I don't
diamond.
think Rudy has his revive spells on, which is actually
But you would
really
have in the
bad,
morning.
considering-
I mean,
have in the
I
morning.
was,
yeah, in the morning he would.
I was just
Yeah.
talking about the ones that are going to be killed eventually, but I guess guild members are as good as any.
What do you mean going to be killed eventually?
Like in the future, like just having the resources.
Oh, you
ready.
mean just Rudy to
Oh.
I think you meant revive the ones that died. Sorry. about that.
Any
Okay.
future.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. I'm all
No,
for that as well.
no,
Does
you bring up a good
the
point.
just on that, like, would the guild itself have any diamond reserves for that kind of stuff?
Probably not a lot.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Probably not a lot.
Okay.
Hmm.
Now, out of
I am-
gameplay,
Yeah.
I think that was amazing, Josie.
Mhm.
Just second of all, how dare you make me put real tears? I was
Yeah.
okay until you said the bump. The bump just I
Yeah.
lost it.
Because
So-
you specified that she died pregnant.
Yes,
That
I
was you.
know. I know. And then you said that, I'm like, why you've got water in my eyes? Like-
Who is cutting onions?
It's
Yes.
raining inside.
It is absolutely raining.
Terrible day for rain.
I was just
Item.
like, need to take glasses off.
What were
The
the
item-
Yeah.
You want to know? It
Yep.
is a wand war mage, basic
War
version.
mage. Oh, yep. Okay.
So it's a wand that gives +1 to attack rolls and spell DCs.
Ooh.
There's also a paralyzing dagger,
I want.
and the scimitar is a flame tongue.
Shit. Okay.
Burning
sick.
sword, a vile sword. And the flail is just a +2 flail. Whatever extra effects must have come from somewhere else, but it is a +2 flail. And the potion is a potion of diminution.
Is what a potion of?
Diminution. But it does have a caveat. When you're under the effect of it, your hair turns green, all your body hair.
Nice.
I still didn't quite catch what it was
It's
though.
cutting out.
Diminution.
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 Diminution. Okay.
Yeah, it's essentially a bottle that gives you the effect of enlarged reduce, but for 1d4 hours.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
And all your body hair turns green while you're under the
It's
effect.
kind of funny.
That's fantastic.
Cool. Okay.
Out of curiosity, flails, are they classed under what type of weapon type?
Oh my god.
Flail.
Rudy's gonna have a flail.
No, as in, are they
That's
simple weapons or not?
I think
check.
a flail is martial.
We
I
can
think
check.
it's
We can
martial.
check. It is martial. Yeah, it's
Okay,
a
cool.
martial melee weapon.
I was hoping it was like, oh, that would be a backup for when my hammer collapses, disintegrates, because it will happen.
I mean,
It's got to happen at some point.
But yeah,
Flame Tongue Scimitar is pretty fucking badass.
Rudy will be campaigning that we get rid of that scimitar, by the way.
Get rid of it.
Yeah.
It's
Can you even
very-
use it though as a warlock person?
No, I can only use simple weapons.
Yeah, that's what I
Really?
thought. I don't think any of us
Warlocks
can use
can
it,
use
and
it.
if we can,
No.
we already have so many weapons.
Rudy will really harshly campaign that we get rid of that sword.
He's just religious campaign of hate.
Oh, is that the-
No,
the one
he's
with the
pretty
little-
sure. He's
Yeah,
pretty
'cause
sure
it's- 'cause it's
Urgathoa
got
will
the-
not be
it's got the
happy
symbol
with
of
that
Saren
sword.
Ray.
Yeah, that's
I don't think
right.
Gerald gives a shit about what Urgathoa thinks.
I mean, you could probably sell it for a lot of money.
Mm.
if
It's
you
a
want.
Yeah,
it's a
that's what he
really
means.
powerful sword.
Yeah, like you could sell it.
It's it
By all
does like
means.
it's a D6 slashing damage, but it's also 2d6 fire.
Yeah.
Like just on top, no saving throw. It's just
yeah. It just,
and it's also like you can light it on fire to like it's a bonus action to light
I
it on
love
fire.
lighting things on fire.
yeah. And
Although-
it gives
I
Oh,
don't think I
it
can.
it's a lot of light. It gives more light than a torch. It's
Although Arthur could
very
probably use it as well, I would say.
Yeah, I don't think I could use it or anything.
No.
But no.
I mean, I'm happy just to
Oh,
give
I
Goose
can.
yet more weapons.
What?
Oh, Nana
What's
can
that?
use it. You can use a scimitar.
Yeah, but like I don't have.
The
to,
scimitars
but-
are one of the druid weapons. It's specific druid
Oh,
weapon.
sick. Yeah, we'll absolutely give this to Nana, right?
I didn't think.
I can just imagine Nana running in with it.
Oh,
Ah!
Or we
Fucking
could
bring
sell it
weapon.
for a lot of money?
With the spell that like
Well,
if you
Yeah. I mean, look,
causes
if
people to take more of a certain type of glow.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you just
Unstoppable.
cast elemental bane on someone and then just
and then hit
light
hit
them
them
on
with the flame tongue. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Jesus, Nana, you
Thank
gotta
you
be
for the
savage.
really Australian
That'll
help.
be
Yeah,
really
look at it. We're just about to wrap up here. We're doing a few minutes of just
Mm.
chatty chats
On
as we wrap it.
on the note of raids, I have quite a number of new people in here tonight, so I think a good round table introduction / goodbye from everyone is definitely required before we raid out to, I think we're raiding Gouda tonight?
We
Possibly?
got
If
a
good is still
lot of lovely new peeps in tonight.
Yeah.
Look, it's good.
I
good
just have to see if I can even go.
Oh,
Yeah, your
that's right,
stream
he didn't go
tonight.
live.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know
Mm.
if I want to try and stream again, but my CPU is slowly dying more and more.
Mm.
That sucks.
I've been
Sad
giving
CPU.
advice on how to maybe revive it.
Turn your PC on and off.
I do that
But,
every
um,
night.
Sorry,
I'm probably
that,
going to be jumping into Lost Ark again.
But are you
So-
streaming it?
streaming or not streaming.
I mean, I might as well.
If you are streaming, we could just go
So,
to your party, Rogi.
Another
Awesome.
12-hour stream.
Sam?
Ooh, woo.
They're always 12-hour streams when
Hello?
it's involved.
Yeah.
I was gonna
You
say
would-
that's his
Nice.
minimum.
Alright.
Hey, look, I've been cutting down.
But yeah, let's do it around table.
I can quit
Uh,
anytime,
Yeah,
I swear.
very quick because I do have to run away.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm Joe Composer. I'm an RPG streamer. I stream 2 or 3 times a week. But you will always find me here on Sundays doing the D&D for these people. And someone else.
I'm Arthur Orb the Third. Oh,
Wait, what?
what is Orb?
Are you?
What?
Oh, yeah.
Are you Arthur?
I mean,
Confirmed.
he is
Essentially-
Arthur Robert.
Essentially, we are
Orb is
one
just
of
playing
each
himself.
other. We act like each other, so on and so forth. I play anything and everything. Lately, it has just been Stardew, so that's just been me for the last week because he doesn't like a moist farmer. Essentially, I join Cuddly Raptor on date nights. I invade Aussie streams on Saturday nights, but even he doesn't want me to. Because like the Orb Corporation is a big thing against the Satisfactory game he's got, and I just think everyone here is a cutie. But I'm now gonna get right over to Gouda.
Hi, I'm gonna tell him I'm guesting on Draconia. Sorry about that reaction. I wasn't expecting it to be me. I am also a variety streamer. I've been playing a lot of Valorant recently, so pew-pews, and my CPU constantly cries, and we have issues. And I am a stuff streamer, but I am a streamer. I play George, who's the little shitlord that accidentally got someone killed today. And yes, we're gonna pass it over to my mind meld and someone that I love very dearly, Cuddly Raptor.
It's me. I'm the mind meld. I'm Cuddly Raptor. I'm good at Tom's mind meld. We might be the same person. We haven't figured that out yet. Never seen us together in a room as of right now. So, I sometimes stream, but not lately. I do Wednesday date nights. Sometimes I do Sunday D&D nights. Not tonight. Sometimes it happens. And yeah, I don't have a schedule, so have fun with that.
What's a schedule?
What's the schedule? Oh, my character is Nana Melavora. She is the little gnome druid granny, and maybe now has a flaming scimitar, so that will be fun. Passing it up to.
She starts with a spoon, and when it doesn't work, she blinks out a flaming sword.
Imagine her also teleporting with that, and you just see her like pull it out, and then suddenly she's right in front. It's gonna be a horror movie, man.
Oh my god, that's terrifying.
All right, let's bring it over to my buddy who wasn't taken seriously throughout the whole fight. AussieDevFro.
That's me. I'm AussieDevFro, playing Rudy Magic Hand McGee's, the party's cleric, who is not taken seriously, falling apart mentally, physically, and emotionally. And honestly, he might have needed that hug from Arthur as well. So let's be real there. He's still going to be annoyed as fuck in the next session. Don't worry, that seems to be his mood now. I am AussieDevFro. I am live 5 nights and 4 mornings a week. We do mornings with AussieDevFro. We have a morning coffee together. In the mornings you can mostly just I play anything at the moment, but we'll nail something down at some point. But in the evenings, I, like Josie, find myself playing a lot of RPGs at the moment. MMORPGs, action RPGs, and tabletop RPGs. So essentially, if you enjoy RPGs, make sure you pop in at some point.
I guess that's just me now.
It is Roju now. Roju, the awkward silence was aimed at you, buddy.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Roju. My channel is Participation Award. If you come here and you have fun, then you won. I play whatever I feel like, basically, and you all just get to come along for the ride. And at the moment, there's no schedule due to mental health, but I'm trying to stream whenever I have the energy for it. So do drop in when you see those alerts come up, because I really appreciate all of you. And speaking of which, we're going to be continuing streaming Lost Ark after this, so stick around.